dudes? What's the bloody hell's going on, boys? How the hell are we? How are we? G'day, everybody. Good to see everybody here. How are we? What is up? Help me. I know you're not a member anymore. Help me. It's disgusting, isn't it, laddie? There we go. Let's move that like that. Ooh, that's good. That looks good like that. How are you? Help me. What's up, Eric? How are you, dude? What's up, man? What's up? Early? I don't think it's that early, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. How are you, Dow? Good to see you, man. Where's the shirt at? It's still in the bucket behind this fake wall. What's up, Giuliano? How are you, brother? How are your picks going for this week, mate? Have you done your picks video this week? Dougie post the members link. There it is. There it is. The Biggie Pay Piggy has arrived. What, Mike Lang? Fix the color. I fixed. Look at the color. We're all back to normal. What's up, Capatheist? How are you, dude? Hey, fellas. That's not the member link. Then I don't know what you're talking about. Can't wait for Dougie to conveniently forget to post his dog water picks on the community tab for the third week in a row while demanding that we respect his hard work. Well, it's because I've started doing them live on this stream, Eric. You know, I sort of finish the stream and then go to bed for a Friday. Dougie, post a link to this stream in the chat. Yeah, I should post a link to this very stream in this chat's link. That's a good idea. What's up, Muay Thai? How are you, man? I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? How is everybody? What's up, Ali? The best picker on Dougie's Corner. How are you, mate? Dougie looking like he has AIDS? No, it looks good. It looks good. This is how it used to look, mate. I could have swore I was a paid member. Maybe your month is over. Help me. Maybe your month is over. You are less blue today. I've got a new lamp. I've got a new lamp. I've got a whole grid lamp right here in this beautiful hue. I went to Bunnings and I got this grid lamp. And I can change the colors of it and everything, but I'm going to leave it like this. Looking dashing. Thank you, Midgethan. What's up, Bilal? How are you, dude? Dougie supports Israel. You know I don't. You know I don't. What's up, Sharma? How are you, man? The truth is, Talbot can do things with his mouth 80% of everyone's back catalogue can't. Yes, that is true, but Peyton Talbot can also do things with his mouth that we simply don't want to do. You know, he can do things with his mouth that we're going to leave to Peyton Talbot, and we chill. That's better. That's better. Yes, you can post it on the tab. Yes, you can post it on the tab. This link, I can post this link on the members tab. I can, but I'm not going to. It's 6 a.m. right now. Can't stay for the stream, but I'll watch it back later. You have a good day at work, Jimmy. Happy Friday to the or is it Saturday? Happy Friday to the Europeans out there. I hope you have a good one. Laura, switch the music. It's almost as loud as you. I've done it now, Eric. Thank you. You're the best producer in the game. Post your Talbot DMs. I don't have any Peyton Talbot DMs. Thank you. Nice hand gesture. There's a sound bar right there. Right there, there's a sound bar. I'm looking at it. A light bar right there. It's great stuff, isn't it? It's definitely better. We can tweak those color settings a little. No, I like it now. I think it's exactly where it needs to be. It feels like we're back on the old stream. You know what I mean? It feels like we're back on the old stream. How are you, mixed martial artist? What's good, dude? I hope you're well. Lower the volume a little bit of me speaking. Lower that down a little bit. It is redlining a touch. We drop it like that. There we go. It is redlining a little bit. There we go. That's nice. Mic needs a bit of editing. It's over the mic. Yeah, I can see it just creeping up on the red. Now we're in the yellow. Now, yes, there we go. There we go. Has anyone got a link where I can buy a membership? I can't find it anywhere on the channel. It'll be on the homepage of the channel. Help me. It'll be on the homepage of the channel. Oh, let's do it now for Help Me. Let us go to YouTube. Let us go to YouTube. Let us go to the channel. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it very much, dude. Thank you. If we go here, you should be able to go to home, video, shorts, live playlists, posts, and then memberships should be right there. And it should say to you, join membership. It should say to you right there, just next to posts and playlists. You can use these buttons here to guide you back and forth. And don't forget, you can also go to the Dougie's Corner store and buy yourself a t-shirt. Why anyone would, I don't know. But thank you to the few people that have. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. Maybe on mobile it's different. Maybe on mobile it's different. Help me. You'll have to wait till you get back to a computer. How is everybody today? How is everyone's Thursday going? Become based. Join the corner. Stop deflecting the Peyton Talbot DM. I don't understand where this is coming from. I don't have Peyton Talbot DMs. I don't even think Peyton Talbot even follows me on Instagram. You guys have just completely made this up again, as bloody usual. iOS, but I don't know how it works then. I don't know how. That's how it works for me. Dougie, I need to get my shit together. You do mixed martial artists. I know, mate. I know. Nacho saw it on your phone. Nacho saw it on your phone at Hex FC. No, he didn't. I didn't go back to Nacho's hotel room to show him the messages that me and Peyton Talbot have been sending each other. No, he didn't. What's up, John Dong? How are you, dude? What's up? Eric says it's lagging, but I've got a full green bar for outgoing here on the OBS. It shouldn't be lagging on my end, Eric. It all seems to be green on my end. Not great. Gotta go. Have a blood test in an hour because I think I've got a brain tumor. You know, that's pretty much the definition of not great, Dow Kinners. I mean, the only thing that could be worse than that is lagging for you too, huh? Shit happens. Shit does happen. Brain tumors do happen. Yeah, to the worst of us. Lagging, huh? Lagging, is it? In your opinion, what's the gayest country? Spain. Spain is the gayest country. Settings. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Settings. Stream settings. Output. I don't know. Here's the deal. You guys can either deal with the lagging, or I'm not going to stream for the rest of the night, and I'm going to fuck around on YouTube and figure out the back-end settings to the recent update of OBS and just try again tomorrow. So I'll leave it up to you guys. But I'm not gonna fuck around with YouTube and the OBS and then come back and go live again. I'll just start again tomorrow. But I figured out the color grading. Now I need to figure out the fucking lagging. I don't understand why OBS would have different settings now that I've just installed it. But fucking the camera software did when I had different settings. I hate updates. I fucking hate updates. I loathe updates. Now I have to go back through the back end and figure all this shit out again. Fuck it. It's gonna lag. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's move on. Don't touch it. It's good. No, it's better now, but earlier you froze for like 15 seconds. Lagging is fine. It's not that bad. It's good. France is gayer than Spain. Remove the immigrants and they have nothing but gay. My brother just got back from Spain and he said it's the gayest country he's ever been to. He said he can't imagine just how gay they are. Although I guess the gayest country in the world would be America, because they literally pay for other countries to have gayness injected into them. So it must be America, right? That'd be your call. Yeah, we'll just deal with the lagging and I'll figure it out tomorrow. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Anyway, we're not doing a MMA stream on which country is the gayest country in the world. That's sort of not what we're doing here. That is not the point of what is going on today. No, we're getting well off track here. Well off track. Let's bring this back on point and let's start going through the card and talking about picks. Because I can very quickly smell this stream going off the rails really fucking quickly. So let's go through the picks of the card and let's get our predictions in, because that is what today is meant to be about. Not fucking OBS and their retarded channel update settings. In my opinion, France is the gayest country. No, I reckon from pretty good resources that it's Spain. Dougie, is there a chance the new computer is sending analytics into the background because it's got a new bunch of permissions open? I don't know, and to be honest, I don't fucking care. I don't know and I don't care. I'm not a computer person. I bought a whole fucking brand new rig. I installed everything exactly the way it was before, and it's not working for some fucking reason. And I hate it to the core of me. You have no idea how much it pisses me off that I made sure I spent hours installing everything exactly the way it was installed on the last computer. And this computer is by a large amount of dollars way better than the last one. And it's somehow running worse. You have no idea how much this is annoying me. But it's all good. I will figure it out tomorrow. Certainly not live on a Friday afternoon after a long day of plastering. Dougie looks like he's been railed by Deco Farming, weirdly enough. Don't know what that means. Thank you, help me, for the membership, mate. You figured it out yourself. You figured out your own tech issues. Well done. Israel is injecting LGBT into other countries. Okay, cool. Pick this dick. Impression of Chandler's kids. Getting mildly inconvenienced. I'm gonna kill him, man. I'm gonna kill him for 50 subs. I'm gonna fucking kill him. Picking Sean O'Bannon. Here, Sam Hughes is dog shit at everything. That is a very fair pick, Ali. I am not fucking picking the women's fight at all. Fuck all of that. Kind of hectic that it's gone a complete 180 since Franco. Yeah, I still don't know what you're talking about, corporatism. You're having a whole conversation on your own. Dougie looks like he's being railed by Dramilko Fleming. Kind of hectic that it's gone a complete 180 since Franco. Yeah, corporatism, no one knows what you're talking about. From our end, the new computer is great overall. That's great. I'm happy you guys like the new computer. That's good. It's not lagging. Excellent. Gustafson, he's a marauder, man. I agree. I fucking really like Alex Gustafson. I like him a lot, which is weird because I meant to hate him. Because apparently I find wrestling and cage smudging boring. So I should just hate him for some reason. But I really like him. Impression of Sean Strickland abducting Hap and Ace Chandler. I'm going to introduce you guys to some of my friends that I had growing up around the area. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't introduce you to them. They were actually kind of redneck. G'day, Alex. How are you, man? Good to see you, dude. I think I'm the only one in chat who got the Draco Fleming reference. Well, that's good. Remove the Draco Fleming comment and the rest is about Spain. Oh, so you're having two conversations at the same time. Thank you, corporatism. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. The Mixed Martial Horses gets it. There you go. Can we all agree that everything other than combat sports is AI and nothing else matters? We have to. At this point, we have to, Portuguese Herzog. Because everything other than combat sports is a complete fucking letdown in life, isn't it? Where are we at? Where are we at here? Alright, so, the first one. Sean O'Bannon versus Sam Hughes. No. No fucking no. However, Sean O'Bannon, you can tell that she has done years of meth. Years and years of meth. Those eyes scream the 1,000-yard stare. Dixon meth all the way in her past. You can see it from here. Right. Renat Frikretinov versus Andreas Gustafsson. I think Gustafsson... Oh, Giuliano, thank you, man. Thank you for re-upping your membership, dude. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, brother. 99% membership is crazy. You're underselling yourself. Well, notice, help me, how nearly everyone has become a member because the price of entry is so cheap. So at least we have that, dude. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. Maybe one day I'll up it. How are we doing? I'm doing good, Never Holds Hands. How are you, man? What's good? Happy Friday to you, dude. Gustafson actually does damage when he smudges. Puts a crazy pace onto Renat. Never fought anyone like... I know, dude. So, Gustafson's had what? He's had 2 fights in the UFC, from what I can remember. He's had 2 fights in the UFC, from what I can remember. Let's bring up a separate Tapology window so I can have a look. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this over here so I can have a look. Boom. He's had 2 fights in the UFC, and I've both been Renat W, trust me, I do not trust you, Giuliano. I am going with Andreas Gustafsson, brother. I'm going with Gustafsson. I think he's fucking phenomenal. And like I was saying before, we have to hate him because he's a wrestler. We're not allowed to like wrestlers in the UFC, remember? We're meant to hate wrestlers in the UFC. But he is just a smudge machine and just keeps the pace on the entire fucking fight. Was it 2 fights that we saw and 1 fight in the... No, 1 fight in Contender Series and 1 fight in the UFC. So it's only 2nd fight in the UFC. Nice to see. Pick ban on this one is easy. Pick ban on this one is easy, risky as hell. Though no, I don't pick women's MMA fights. I hate it, dude. I fucking hate it. What are the specs hardware of your PC? Bro probably got scammed. I don't know, Sharma. I don't know. Also on point. Oh, so on point, Dougie. The Irish girl is Dixon Meth Hard. She is Dixon. Look at her. That is Dixon Meth all the way to fucking home. You can see the Dixon Meth pouring out of her, dude. You've got Gustafsson. Nice one, Dow. £10 a month membership is cousin picks in the community tab. No, we are not doing cousin picks in the community tab. That's essentially just OnlyFans, help me. I'm not only fansing out my cousins in the community tab, mate. Classic India scam tactic, upping the membership. One day, Alex, one day. We're not there yet. Renat losing, buddy. Go scam more people. Man, I haven't scammed anybody. I don't scam anyone. Giuliano says, okay, bet me then. No, I'm not betting you or trusting you, Giuliano. No, absolutely not, brother. But I hope you get your picks right. But I just disagree. Guptason will be on a low power mode because Renat is what he's not Drew Dober. Oh god. People used to blame everything on demons and racists. Now they're starting to blame AI. Leave AI alone. It's the future. Maybe AI is the embodiment of the demons. I'm extremely Asian. Like Joe Rogan says, maybe we're just here building things for the future demons, huh? How about that, brother? Ali, you're number one. I'm listening, probably wrong. Ali, you're number one, so I'm listening, and I'm probably wrong, but I think Hughes smushes Sean and Bannon. There you go. They're picking the women's MMA fights. Who makes bets on the early prelims? People that absolutely love gambling. And Giuliano Ahente loves a bet, mate. Loves a bet. Lives and breathes gambling. He loves it, brother. Low key, I can see it. Oh, you're talking to Horzog. What a Jewish thing to do by raising the price of memberships. Dougie is Jewish, confirmed. Mate, it's just inflation, mate. If you don't like it, you go talk to the government about it, mate. Because that's just good old inflation. I could see it. Sam Hughes is very bad. There we go. Did you buy an iMac? No. God, no. No, I didn't buy an iMac. I'll tell you what I bought. I bought an Aftershock Zeal M. That's what I bought. I bought an Aftershock Zeal M. You guys are so interested in what I got. Thank you, Giuliano Ahente, for the $5, man. I really appreciate it. You're a legend, dude. Thank you so much, man. I'm just trying to bring up the specs of this PC that I got so everyone can see it. You're a real one. I enjoy your bets, which only happen when we're both confident on main events. We are 1-1 so far. We are 1-1 so far, brother. We are 1-1 so far. Thank you for the $5, man. You're a real one. I enjoy our bets, which only happen when we're both confident. Yeah, it's a main event thing, dude. No, I just don't want to gamble with you. But thank you, dude. Thank you for the $5, man. I appreciate it. Alright guys, here you go. This is the PC that I got. I got an Aftershock Gaming Zeal M 2024 Amid Riser. I don't know what any of this shit is. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about computer specs. Like I said, I had long conversations with Gronk about what I wanted to do with a bunch of computers available to me on Amazon and got them to rate them out of 10. And this is what I ended up with. The lagging will be because OBS has got new settings. Because I never updated the old OBS, but now I've installed the new OBS, and I bet there's some fucking uploading settings that I don't know. But there you go. There you go. You guys have been asking what's the PC that I got? That's the PC that we got. There we go. Thank you, Capathius, for gifting the membership, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. As number 2, I'm picking Sean Bannon. There you go. Gustafsson or Frakatinov. I am going with Alexandria Andreas Gustafsson. Let's get back to that. I'm going with Gustafsson. And I think it is going to be a decision, a smushing against the fence. Dougie bought Alienware. Fuck, I hope not. Ali, you might make me change my pick. There you go. What are the specs, hardware of your PC? Bro probably got scammed. There you go. Now you know what PC I got. Degenerate scammer. I haven't scammed anybody. Oh, you're talking to Giuliano. Okay. That's actually really decent. Well, thank you, mate. Thank you. Decent PC. Well, thank you, guys. Giuliano is going off at people in the chat. You love to see it. That's nice. There you go. Giuliano paying for the PC already. That shit's really good. No, well, I told you guys. So I had a budget. I had a budget of between $2,000 and $3,000. And then I picked out a bunch of computers on Amazon that were in the budget. And then I told Gronk, this is what I do. I live stream and record videos at the same time. Rate these rigs out of 10. And then Gronk gave me the rating for this one out of 10. And I was like, I'll buy that one. And then I got 2 new screens, a new keyboard, and a new mouse. And then I installed the exact same software. What the fuck is Gronk? It's Twitter's AI. And then I installed the exact same software that I had on the last computer. I installed the exact same software on this computer, and it lags uploading now. So I believe it's OBS's uploading settings that will be fucked up. That's what I think it is. Anyway, enough of the computer conversation. We've talked about it. There we go. Same price for me. There you go, Carpathius. Membership, that is. My computer costs considerably more than that and is a quarter of the power. Well, there's probably, you know, because this one's brand new. You know what I mean, Carpathius? So there you go. Have you seen Gustafsson's tattoo? I haven't. Helped me. Whereabouts on his body is it so I can look for it? Renat is going to win by another robbery. If he does, I'll flip out, simply kudos. How are you, Blue Line? Good to see you, mate. What is dollary dues to pounds? It's about 1 for 1. Very close to 1 for 1. Gronk is Twitter's AI chatbot. There you go. There you go. There you go. Fight. Yep. There you go. Yeah, what's Gronk? Gronk is Twitter's AI. Gustafsson views Renat as subhuman. So he'll either win easily or underestimate Renat. But I don't think he underestimates everyone. Like, Gustafsson is, like, he believes he's a Viking. He believes he's a Viking. Your mum uses Gronk, Dougie's. What is the AI that the young people use, Sharma? Or are Gen Z's just not interested in AI at all? Non-Australians may call it Gronk, but we know it's Gronk. Non-Australians might call it Gronk, but we know it as Gronk. Oh, you guys really put the N in there? You guys, well, I'm not surprised the Americans really put the N on there. He's got an iron cross on his shoulder, I think. Does he? I didn't notice because he's got so many fucking tattoos all over him. What's up, MMA Master? How are you, man? Mayweather versus Mike Tyson prediction. It's an exhibition match. Probably Mayweather because he's be a little bit faster. Mike Tyson looks like he's stuck in the mud. Dollar reduced to pounds is literally 2 to 1. Oh, is it 2 to 1? I thought we were about 1 to 1. There you go. Giuliano is a one-punch issue. Woody, okay, cool. Water bragging, haven't done that. I get it now. We're saying Gronk, and it's Gronk. Gronk? Conk, who knows? He believes he has no Slavic in him. 15%. He believes he has no Slavic in him. Who? Andreas Gustafsson. He's definitely got Slavic in him. Definitely. Alright, so we're going to Alexander Gustafsson via decision. Next one. Brad Bloody Tavares versus Robert Broicek. Crafty Vets. The year of the Crafty Vet. And I reckon Tavares finishes him in the third. I really do. I'm going with Brad Tavares, the crafty veteran here. Yeah, and I think most people would probably be going with Brad Tavares as well. Which result are you hoping for the most in Paris? The most I am hoping for is to see Benoit Saint Denis get slept. I think it'd be so funny to watch Benoit Saint Denis get slept in Paris. The whole arena will be you know how the French are. They'll be singing the song the entire time. We're going to hear the French national anthem 1,000 times. I've already heard the French national anthem 1,000 times this week, listening to all the fights back this week. And they're going to be singing it, and then Ruffy is just going to sleep in him, and it's going to be bloody hilarious. Nah, we put the N in it because it's Gronk. It's the word here. It means spaz or wanker or classless. But oh yeah, we do have that slur here, don't we, Carpathiest? You fucking Gronk of a bloke. Yeah, we do have that one. People who laugh as Vikings are gay. says the Paul Craig lover. Brad Tavares. Yeah, I'm going with Brad Tavares as well. Okay, yep. People, us young people are using, sure they are, simply kudos. Very good. I work with a guy who thinks he's a Viking. He's pretty fucking funny, actually. I've met people that actually think they are still Vikings. And it's like, dude, you are not willing to die to go to Valhalla. Otherwise, you would be fighting the government. Brad is usually a letdown. I agree, MMA Master. He usually is. He's very 50-50. But I do think he is better than Robert Broicek here. Or if you're in prison, it means you're a bitch. Grab my pocket, Gronk. Imagine being a degenerate MMA YouTuber to shout out for bets. Imagine being a degenerate begging MMA YouTuber to shout you out for bets. Oh, you're talking to... Okay, I'm with you. BSD wins by fluke. I fucking hope not corporatism. My great-grandparents are 2% Icelandic, so I'm basically a Viking, and then proceeds to grow the ugliest beard you've ever seen. Who did that one, help me? Because that's not Gustafsson. He's still clean. Oh, yeah, yes, actually. There you go. That's not a pew beard. That's a fully thick beard. Help me. Who are you talking about there, mate? Are you a fan of Charles Jourdain? I am a fan of Charles Jourdain. Yeah, man. Coin flip picks. Back at it again. Back at it again, mate. Nah, Tavares will be good, mate. I'm at 67%. I'm more than just a coin flip. There's a battle in the chat. There usually is a battle in the chat. Yeah. Did I miss the Peyton Talbot DM reveal? No, Nacho. You did not miss the Peyton Talbot DM reveal, but there is a war kicking off in chat. I just sent this message to a girl I'm seeing tonight. Gustafson looks like he shares a Discord group with Doodrome. You sent that message to a girl you're seeing tonight. Does she have any idea what the fuck you're talking about, Paul? How is BSD a top 15 ranked? Because France needs stars. And the UFC is not a sport, it is a TV show. Tavares by NPC maxing, that's what I think, Ali. We're on the same page. Now she's asking what I meant, and I'm trying to come up with something that doesn't refer to the Nazis. Doesn't Drew Dober do charity work? I think they do charity work. Or maybe the Discord group of MMA fighters that don't have a plan. MMA, the Discord group is, we don't have a plan, we're just going in there to see what happens. That's what you meant by it. Hey, mate, I didn't mean World War II. I meant something completely different. These are completely different things. Thank you. Doing charity? Alright, charity. Girls love charity. They love charity. There you go. Version of Chandler's son getting charged 13% interest rate by Ariel. He says he usually charges 50%. Okay, I see what's... Okay, we're talking about crime. No, the Pew beard forks fucking tilt me. That is disgusting. If BSD beats Ruffy like Walker beat Zhang, I might commit multiple war crimes. You know, Alex, as a Serbian man... I'm a big fan of multiple war crimes as well. So just let me know where we're doing the war crimes and I'll be there with you to hang out. Listen to what Money Moicano said about Brad Tavares. No, what did Money Moicano say to Brad Tavares? Sex chat tier list? No, not sex chat tier list. No. Is Dougie trying to meet up a collab with Ocean? No, not trying to meet up with Peyton Talbot and Frank Ocean. No. Every time I see Giuliano in chat, I just imagine... Okay, here we go. Rank AI chatbots. Siri definitely sucks monkey balls. Siri's the worst. Gemini is fucking dog shit. Chat GPT is pretty dog shit as well. That's all the ones I've tried. And then Gronk. Gronk's the best one, I feel like. That's why I use it. Thank you. Drew Dober is a philanthropist. He is. He's just trying to clean up the streets of Chicago, mate. We're just here to vibe. Yeah, that group never... We're just vibing out, mate. It's just a memes group. MMA fighters who are going to go broke tier list. Oh, that's a good one. Michael Johnson, number 1. Marvin Vittori, number 2. Colby Covington, number 3. He's going to gamble it all away. Serbia war losses tip. We've never lost a war, Serbia. That's why we're not surrounded by NATO. Ban this guy from the chat. Nah, he's alright. How are you, Strength and Honor? How are you, brother? How are things down under? Things are okay, brother. How are things where you are, mate? Hear me out. Ruffy lands a left hook, drops BSD, but BDP falls onto Ruffy and wakes up in full mount. He might corporatism. I could see him winning by that sort of a whoop, 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 sort of a way. But we still must bag Ruffy. We must. Never been to Serbia. I've been to Serbia. I lived there for a bit. So you saw it, Dow. You saw how much the Serbians love a good bit of genocide. I'm so glad I didn't send my Talbot does things with his mouth better than 80% of our back catalog. Can't do it. I'm so glad I didn't send my Talbot does things with his mouth better than 80% of our back catalog. Can't do it. That is disgusting, Paul. You should be disgusted by yourself. Belgrade is a pretty fun city. Thank you, Dow. You need some secret... No... Cold versus everyone who's ever been there. Cold versus everybody who's ever been there, undefeated. Cold versus everybody who's ever been there, undefeated. No idea what that sentence means. Where are you keeping the Pelican, Dougie? No idea what that means. Giuliano versus Ali in the voice chat. Here we go. War crimes will be committed at your cousin's house. All right, that's. We didn't need to take it there. Chat will be there all day once the membership picks drop. No, we don't need to talk about my cousins anymore. Disgusting chat. I like arguing with AI. So do I, Strength and Honor. I love nothing more than sitting on my couch, getting blackout drunk, having based arguments with Gronk, trying to get it to admit that a certain person was right. Chael definitely pretended to go to sleep. No, Chael definitely fell asleep. He is definitely gone to sleep. Have you locked in your BSD card? Do I look like it, Nacho? Do you see where we are on the card, mate? Open your fucking eyes, Nacho! I'm kidding. Fucking hell. Where am I up to? Dude, didn't Neil Magny say he was fighting to pay the bills after fighting for like 5 years, 13 months or some bullshit? Yeah, a lot of them say that because they're retards. They don't know how to fucking... Michael Johnson was complaining about not having any money before his fight. While no shit, chat, no shit, wearing a giant gold fucking necklace, bitching about having no money. You cannot make this... I mean, what do you expect? They're retards. Remember, MMA athletes are retarded human beings. The amount of them that have said, I just didn't want to be a plumber. I just didn't want to be a bricklayer. They literally think getting hit in the fucking head is... Anyway, I'm going to MMA shows, so I don't need to do this rant again about how all MMA fighters are actually retards. Okay. Did you hear about the bloke who put a bet on Dern being champ at the end of 2025, placed it last year, could win $2 million? Now, I love that bet. That is fucking glorious Portuguese Herzog. I didn't hear about that, but based, man. Some goofy goober shit is going to happen for sure with the BSD Ruffy fight. It might. Or Ruffy might just chin him clean and become the next Conor McGregor. Am I confusing him with someone else? It could be. You could be confusing him with Charles Johnson. Didn't see any homicide, but I had to say I was Welsh because they fucking hate the English. Well, the English are pretty much American. How was the meet-up with your brother? Did he have any new massage parlor stories? He didn't. No, it was good. It was good. It wasn't just me and my brother. Unfortunately, my brother caught up with some of his mates as well, so there was a bunch of guys there, so I didn't get to just catch up with my brother one-on-one. But it was good. It was good. Collingwood won. I had a great steak. It was a wonderful night. Who you got in Kevin Holland's next fight? Who's Kevin Holland fighting next, Sharma? That's the real question. He's talking about the pelican from your camping trip. Oh, the pelican from my... Right, I'm with you guys. Yes, it was a fucking beast. It was. And the whole flock of them landed at night and chilled on the river in front of me. It was really cool. Dougie's dream foursome is his two hot cousins and Peyton Talbot. That is disgusting, Nacho. Thank you. Mate, I'll have an answer to them, mate. Yep, that's it. Gronk's going to report Dougie to the AFP, and this is how it sadly ends. I'm already on their list. I know I'm already on their list. I had police come around to my house during the big lie. I had my Facebook shut down during the big lie. I wasn't allowed to have a PayPal for a little bit. No one explained to me why. I tried to join Bet365, and for some reason I need to do a facial recognition check-in. No one else has to do that. And my grandfather kept trying to send me weapons for every one of my significant birthdays, and Australia is a big no weapons sort of a place. I'm already on a list. Yeah. That's what are you gonna do? Shit, man, I ain't got no money, man. I got this nice gold chain, though. Tell you what, brother. Let it be known that this Asian was not first at bringing up your hot cousin. For once, I'm extremely Asian. Thank you. He's living his culture, Dougie. Don't be racist. It's a giant gold chain, and you're bitching about not having money. You are retarded. Nacho, that's member stream. I've had one. There you go. I'd rather get hit in the head for money than work a 9 to 5. Well, fair enough. Help me. There are 750 athletes on the UFC roster that agree with you. My dream foursome is me, Herbert Burns, Blood Diamond, and Laurent Murphy, bruh. The aura levels would be amazing. Yeah, but no one would do anything, Alex. You'd all just be sitting there on the bed with your legs open, staring at each other. You're right. MMA fighters are genuinely some of the most retarded people on earth. Just look at the Rampage situation. They are genuinely some of the most retarded people on earth. They really are. Like, they are dumb. They're dumb people. They're fucking dumb. I don't know how else to say it. It sucks. One of the MMA fighters is probably going to fucking king hit me at an event one day. But MMA fighters are fucking retarded. How many guys should be in an orgy? How many guys should be in an orgy? None. Me. One. Should just be your dick. And then 5 women. Your dick and 5 women. One of the women is just bringing drinks and sandwiches. So 4 fit chicks and a fat girl. I was thinking of Charles Johnson. That motherfucker is going broke as soon as he can't make weight. Yeah, Charles Johnson is the one. Yeah, he's been fighting the UFC for like 1,000 years. Doesn't make any money. I guess getting regular concussion is a lot less scary. The less IQ points that you have. That is true. What's up, Ricky? How are you, dude? The French needs mandatory TRT. The French need mandatory TRT from the boys for age 10. So do the Indians, mate. Most MMA fighters are physically tough but emotionally weak. Yeah, I could say that. Yep. First time. Gonna get ready for this bloody blood draw. Oh, good luck, Dow. I hope that you don't have brain cancer. Impression of Dougie drinking wine while watching the Pelicans and saying, "Isn't that just fucking lovely? Look at that. Nature. I'll tell you what. And the stuff is on your hard drive. No, there's no stuff on my hard drive. No, Nacho's gone turncoat. He has, mate. He absolutely has. I wonder how many UFC fighters earn less than 50k a year. Like, I agree, they always want more. No one is ever satisfied. But if you're fighting for the UFC, you should make the equivalent of a livable wage. Yes, I completely agree, Capatheist. You should be... What the fuck is going on with all this? You should be making a livable wage, but there's also like if you're an athlete performing in a sport, you should probably work 3 times a year. Like football players play the entire season, NBA players play the entire season. UFC fighters fight once a year, sometimes once every 2 years. Like you should be fighting 3 or 4 times a year. And if you fight 3 or 4 times a year and pick a reasonable training facility and a reasonable training setup, you will get paid a normal wage. Again, we talked about it. The Apex is completely free to train in. Completely free to train in. You don't have to give your coaches and massage stuff. You get your meals for free at the Apex. It's like we said, like me getting a job in Sydney but choosing to rent out an entirely separate office in Melbourne because I prefer the livability of Melbourne. Move to Sydney to do your job. Geez, Dougie will try and let me back into Oz because... Geez, Dougie, will they let me back into Australia because I listen to you? Probably not. Kevin Holland versus Mike Malott. Really? I think I'll go Kevin Holland on that one. And the real money for the ones who do well. And yeah, I agree, Capatheus, with that. Like, if you do well, like, if you perform all the time, give him fucking good money. I agree with that, man. Nacho's a lot of things, but he ain't no turncoat. I know, we're just teasing each other. It's all good. Remember, me and Nacho are meant to hate each other. Average IQ of an MMA fighter is below 50. I'd believe that, Ali. People forget, man, Blood Diamond has a 12-inch cut. How do you know? How do you know? That's a haram. Oh, wait, no, that's haram. I don't think a harem is haram. That's the ironic thing about it, eh, Capatheist? Honestly, Dougie, that AFC story is hectic as I thought it would be. Was expecting you to be on an AZ. Honestly, Dougie, that AFP story isn't as hectic as I thought it'd be. I was expecting you to be in on the ASIO black site. Not quite yet, corporatism, but a few more years on YouTube, and I'm sure I'll be in there. What's your favorite clothing brand, and why is it... It's Kmart. Oh, I hope you don't die. Yes, good luck to Dow. I hope he does not die. That is not true. Never told chat the cigar story. That's true. We never spoke about the cigar story. Thanks for bringing it back up again. Dougie, we should do a Fighters MMA IQ list. We should, showbiz. That's a good idea. We absolutely should do that. Mate, if I could run Scotland like a game of Civ 6, I'd rule all of your dirty, little less advanced countries in no time and steal all of your natural resources. This is why, help me. I love playing Total War, Civ, or Hearts of Iron. Alright, mate, give me a grand strategy game and a big screen. I'm set for the night. For several nights. Imagine being a pro athlete, fighting on a card that costs $80 and making less than Dougie. Yeah, fuck that. Pitbull, MVP, and RDR are fighting every couple of months, it feels like. Yeah, they are. Yeah. And notice, like, they were in other organizations that don't pay as much as the UFC, even though Pitbull was the biggest star at Bellator. And they fucking get it. They fucking get it. You know who else? Yuri and Alex Pereira and Israel Adesanya. People that come from other organizations fight often. It's just... UFC fighters are entitled cunts. They're entitled cunts. They bitch about wanting to get paid more. They fight once every year, once every 2 years, and they bitch about wanting to get paid more, and they don't fucking fight. They're entitled cunts. But fighters from other organizations, they all are super active because they get it. Your job is to be a fighter. Your job is not to be on Instagram and Twitter as a UFC fighter. Your job is not to be a celebrity. Your job is to be in the fucking cage fighting. And they all get it, except for the UFC fighters. They're entitled cunts. People forget, man, Scotland invented the phone, TV, and modern medicine. I believe you mean Nikola Tesla from Serbia. Sold my soul to the company store. Yeah, I know, Capatheist, I know. What's up, Spectronominus? How are you, man? Even average fighters who fight 3 times a year can be millionaires. Look at Kevin Holland with his 45-70 record. I know, just, you get paid for fighting, so fight. You get paid for fighting, so fight. Here comes the double wide ins. There we go. Bo Nickel will get stabbed by Rodolfo Velato. Well, I hope he does, to be honest. How retarded is Moicano for turning down that antitrust money? Pretty retarded. I don't know why I love Kevin Holland. I want him to win. I think it would, let me start again, because I am retarded. What's up, Joe Swanson MMA? How are you, dude? I don't know why I love Kevin Holland. I want him to win. I would think I wouldn't like his personality, but I do. That's the thing with Kevin Holland. He's like a swinging gate. One day you love him, one day you hate him. He's one of those dudes in class where you never know what kind of day you're going to get with him. And some days he's cool, and some days he's a prick. Moicano should have taken the money. Dumb fuck move from him. I agree. Moicano should have taken the money. What is up, Extra UFC? What is your favorite fight on the card? Good question, brother. Good question, brother. Great question, brother. I think it is BSD versus Ruffy. I'm also very excited for this one as well. Pitbull versus Kieta. Lasone Kieta. I'm really excited for this one. I want to see the hype of the Octagon champion meets the best fighter of Bellator ever. Weird that they're meeting in the UFC, but this is a pretty interesting matchup to me, brother. Were you an Nintendo 64 guy or a PlayStation 1 lad? I was a PlayStation 1 kid, but my best mate in school, Steve, he had Nintendo 64, so I got to play quite a few Nintendo 64 games. But me and my brother were PlayStation kids all the way. Scotland isn't the country that went bankrupt and had to get annexed by England to pay off their debts. Well, they do live drinking themselves into a hole. If Moicano burned every dollar he made, he would be a 3-division champ. Burn the boats, help me. I agree. Guarantee you, Pitbull was on more in Bellator. Yeah, he might have been. He might have been. But look how he's acting in the UFC. I absolutely love it. Top 5 UFC lightweights are super entitled. They are. Yeah, the entire UFC lightweight division is very entitled. I can't believe we've got a fellow map gamers in here. I can't believe we've got fellow map gamers in here. I'm pleasantly disgusted. I'm not surprised that MMA fans love a big map, love a big grand map, and just want to take over different regions. That's very MMA, I feel. Mario Batista would be an interesting scraps if he got paid more cheddar than a Starbucks manager. Dude would rather avoid an injury and cash in because you get what you pay for. You do know the UFC pays for their injuries. Like, the UFC pays for them when they get sick. This is just, it's true. Oh no, what have I done? There we go. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, the UFC pays for them. Scotland is a poor man's island. Oh, you've started a war now. I do believe that, and I'll die on that. Never whole hand believes what he's saying. All right. He believes what he's saying about Mario Batista, just doesn't want to get injured. Maybe Mario Batista is just a little bit of a puss-puss. Just doesn't want to get injured, like me, you know. Corporatism, we fought off the tyrannical English while we were outnumbered, outfunded, and with less advanced equipment, and still beat them to a draw. A draw, is it? A draw, is it? Help me. A draw. How's the Scottish king going? Did you see they're doing Costa versus Shara Bullet? Paulo Costa will work him. I like that fight for Paulo Costa, and I agree. I think Paulo Costa works him. Yeah, Sean Strickland is an example of a retarded MMA fighter. Bro said fighters should get paid NFL money. Meanwhile, this dumb fuck gets suspended and never fights anyone unless it's for a belt. I know. Sean Strickland is absolutely one of those guys that is just like the definition of a retarded MMA fighter. I completely agree with you, Ali. And Sean Strickland pisses me off to no end because he was like, I don't care about the belt, man. I just want to fight. And then the second he doesn't become the champ, the second he loses his championship status, all he cares about is the fucking belt again. Scotland is the GOAT. Ireland bombed themselves for like 30 years. Morons. True. Thought he didn't care about the belt. No, Sean Strickland lives and breathes having the belt. Moicano is not retarded for turning down the antitrust money. He only had 4 fights in between 2010 and 2017. He says he stayed a UFC shill and they gave him a UFC main event at UFC 311 instead of Dariush. They offered him the money after that, Joe Swanson. Your maths isn't adding up, brother. I wonder what Joe Swanson... I'm shocked Holland hasn't had a freak injury with how active he is. Yeah, good point. Good point. But again, Muay Thai fighters fight every fucking weekend. So, I don't think activity leads to freak injuries. It obviously means you are more susceptible to getting one. But it doesn't guarantee it. Breaking news! Moicano doesn't indeed want money. What's up, Mike? How are you, brother? Given that the UFC is pretty low-paying sport, in contrast to some other pro sports, there is no incentive to fight more. Yeah, no free money. Moicano is the definition of an idiot. I know, they literally tried to give him money, and Moicano is the only one that said no. Given that the UFC is pretty low-paying sport, in contrast to some other pro sports, the incentive is to fight more. Yeah. That's the point. Like, the more you fight, the more you'll end up getting paid. Again, they want to compare themselves to the NFL. They want to compare themselves to the NBA. These guys play their sport every weekend. Every weekend. Now, we realize that fighting every weekend is insane. No one's saying you should fight 52 times a year. No one's saying you should fight 40 times a year. No one's saying you should fight 30 times a year. But 5? At the PI, with all your meals and your healthcare and your recovery and your training. We've opened up the PI. We've got the best doctors in the world, the best nutritionists in the world, the best health and recovery in the world. 5 times, 100 to show, 100 to win. That means you're making at least $500,000 being a journeyman. Maybe you win some of those 5 fights in the UFC, you know? Now you're making 700K, 800K to be a journeyman fighter. Maybe you win all of them. Maybe you just made a cool mill this year, minus taxes. No? Maybe once a year instead. No, once a year. No, once a year. You know what? Once a year. And I'll pay my own coaches. And I'll pay my own recovery. And I'll pay for my own meals. Yeah. No. It's the UFC's fault, I tell you. I hate communists. Renat fight being one of the first is interesting to me. I think it should be main card or feature prelim. Yeah, but they got to have a good card early on in the prelims to get people to invest early because it's not the regular timing. You know what I'm saying, mate? President of Dougie hitting the gym after taking his first dose of Winstrol and Dianabol. I don't need to do an impression. I know exactly what that was like. Fuck, I'm strong. Ian's corner is better than Dougie's corner. Fuck you, Joe Swanson. How dare you, mate? Dougie works his second job. Is the UFC going to pay his leave for that one too? Dougie works a second job. Is the UFC going to pay for his leave for that one too? Who's he? Michael Johnson. Who are we talking about? Michael Johnson. He should learn how to budget his money. He fought 5 times last year. He should budget better. Joe Swanson, Dougie doesn't know 3rd grade math symbols. This is true, Mr. C. We beat them up so badly, they said, do you want a truce? How is the Scottish King going? Where's the Scottish King? The Enderweight's for Ilya's brother, Beksat Al-Mahan, is going to kill him in a bloody round. Oh, poor Ilya's brother, mate. Did you see Costa making eye poke jokes? I did, and I think it's a great idea. I mean, you're only ever going to lose a point, and you could blind him. Danny Barlow has been looking great since his training camp. I feel sorry for Dejon Santos and his family. I don't know if Danny Barlow is ever going to win a fight again. He got fucked up so badly, mate. People forget, man, King Charles is the Duke of Edinburgh. Isn't that title only? I don't know. Now we're getting real deep into the weeds. One of C, watch along tonight? No, it starts at like 11 p.m. tonight and it'll finish at like 3 a.m. No. Where are the Scottish Warriors? Only decent Scottish fighter who was close to belt was Cedarwood. This Nosring wearing Delidze looking gay grappler Paul Craig. Yeah, Paul Craig is one of the worst fighters on the roster. Showbiz, Paul Craig is the lineal light heavyweight. Okay. Activity keeps your body tough. Once you stop, when you push that hard, your body breaks down. I can agree with that. Strength and honor. Yeah, I can agree with that. You got to keep moving. Always keep moving. Keep your body limber and keep going. Is 100K to show normal? If so, I agree with you. That's plenty to fight just more. No, it starts off, I think the lowest, for Contender Series, just outside of the Contender Series, like once you're off the Contender Series, it's 25-25 these days. It used to be 15-15. Now I think it's 25-25. Then it goes to 75-75. Then it goes to 100-100. I'm pretty sure that's how they're doing it now. I want the Ultimate Fighter to be more like Hell's Kitchen. Which fighter would be like Gordon Ramsay's coach? What fighter would be like Gordon Ramsay's coach? I want the Ultimate Fighter to be more like Hell's Kitchen. What fighter would be like Gordon Ramsay coach? Oh, just calling them all dickheads all the time? Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett would make a good Gordon Ramsay. Plus, we got Chris Duncan ripping up the lightweight rankings. I hope Chris Duncan gets into the top 10. Help me. That'd be fucking glorious if he does, man. Dana White has to be funding studies to prove that steroids help with CTE. If he isn't, then he should. He absolutely should be doing that, getting steroids back into the UFC. Not Michael Johnson, Dougie. Forget it. Fair enough. Never holds hands. Fair enough, dude. Too many conversations all at once, brother. That's on me. That's my fault. I apologize. Need this card to hurry up so the Raja BS can be in the past. I think we're behind it now, 927 Gunner. Layoffs rarely help. Layoffs do rarely help, but again, if you hurt yourself in the ring, the UFC will help you get going again. Thoughts on Hooker versus Arman Ruin for the UFC Qatar? I'm guessing Paddy was truly ducking the Arman fight, and it's well known Gaethje ducks Arman and Paddy. I like it, but then who's Paddy going to fight? Because they're going to give Ilia Topuria Justin Gaethje. So if it's going to be Hooker versus Arman, I'd say Arman wins that fight. Paddy going to play the game of just sitting around thinking he's getting a title shot? Are we going to see Paddy Pimblett versus Max Holloway? That'd be pretty cool. Let's go, KO! Nice one, Dallas Pierce. Nice one, brother. HGH introduces the likelihood of CTE. Let's go. You know what? Let's fund that study. Let's get it going. Imagine Hooker beats Arman. I'd love it if he did. I don't think he will, Joe Swanson, but I'd love it if he did. If you wanted to hurt me, you got me, brother. If you wanted to hurt me, you got... I know, I'm sorry, Nacho. I was just playing with the Danny Barlow stuff. I thought it was 12 to show, 12 to win. It used to be, but they've upped it since then because we heard about the contract. There was a recent interview where I can't remember where it was, but they have upped it. They have upped it. What do you mean, where the fuck is the Scottish King? He's in the UFC. His name is Chris Duncan. Throwing shade at the Scottish, those guys don't sign to the UFC because it gets in the way of their driving and fighting in bars. That's for drinking and not, yeah, drinking, not driving. Yeah, drinking it. That's it. How can they be in the UFC? They've got punch-ons to do in bars. TJ Dillashaw would be a good coach. TJ Dillashaw would be a very good Gordon Ramsay coach. So minimum 25 to show, 4 times a year. Any of them make 100k a year. The stars weigh more. That is fair. And significantly increases the chances of most. Yeah, I mean, and also it's your first contract. So if you get through those first 3 fights in your contract early in the first year, like let's say you fought 5 times in a year, if you could. And RDR and Kevin Holland are proving that you can, and kickboxers prove that you can. Your first 3 fights are the lowest. Your first 3 fights out of that. Then your next fights after that, when you re-sign, obviously go up. So by the end of your first year, you could have already worked out of your minimum wage contract. Especially if you're coming off the Contender Series, because you've already flown to Vegas to be on the Contender Series. Yeah, you gotta hustle. You gotta hustle. Am I wrong, or was the first contract you get 12 and 12, or is it? It did used to be 12 and 12. It absolutely did. I remember Paddy said he made that much for his debut, which wasn't that long ago. That was 2017 now. Paddy Pimblett's debut was 2017 now. We're in 2025. Dougie, do you reckon you could kill a fully grown kangaroo? I've seen so many videos of subpar humans fight kangaroos successfully. I think a man could kill a fully grown kangaroo. I think a man could. Not saying that I'm not a man. But I think you'd have to strangle it. And I don't know jiu-jitsu. And I don't know if I could figure out the bulldog choke properly to cut off the circulation to the kangaroo's brain. Or even just make it run out of oxygen. Because they've got such thick neck muscles. I don't know. I don't know if I could. They've got very strong necks. You'd have to break its neck, I guess. Red or a grey kangaroo? Let's say a red kangaroo. Yes. Where am I up to? Live at this hour. Are you from Greek or Serbian stock? Looking like a conqueror, to be honest. Oh, thank you, Mike. I'm live at this hour most of the time, brother. Serbian. Half Serbian. Half Serbian. By the way, Dougie, the royals are Scottish because King James VI became James I of England, so our bloodline is permanently in there. Are they fully Scottish, or is it like one brother? Like, is it an in-law? Were they married into it? Like the stream. We work so hard to get the stream working, boys. Dana doesn't sign wrestlers from Contender Series, but has a lot of wrestlers as champions. I know the UFC fucking hate it, don't they, MMA Master? Impression of Dana White going live on Instagram to announce that steroids are completely legal in the UFC, and they will be provided for free by the UFC PI. All right, you guys, we got big news. I gotta hurry this up because I got shit to do. I gotta go gambling with Stymie in the neck, boys. But, steroids are back. Anything else for me? Alright, I'm out of here. I'd lose my shit if Hooker beat Arman. It would be fucking if Dan Hooker beats Arman, we celebrate so fucking hard. We go nuts celebrating. Another Anzac getting a win over Armin Sarukian as well. Mate, we go hard. Wasn't Mikhaev on 12 for 12? He might have been. I don't know. Maybe some of them, maybe it depends on your star power. You know, because it's not just they try and say it's a blanket thing, but it's not a blanket thing because the guy that beat Alex Pereira in kickboxing and went on the Contender Series, they offered him 25 for 25. And he was like, fuck that. So maybe Mikhaev gets 12 for 12. Maybe this guy gets 25 for 25. I doubt RDR was on 12 for 12 this year. Do you know what I mean? I fucking very much doubt RDR's on 12. So, and we've heard the fighters say it depends on your social media presence as well. Which is why we're probably hearing conflicting things. We've all got a different number in our head. Because obviously, Jack Jenkins from Bacchus Marsh is not getting the same contract that the guy from K1 was getting, who is not getting the same contract that RDR was getting in his first fight. And they're all on their first contract in the UFC. So there's levels to this shit. There's levels to the first contract. Paddy Pimlich versus Manny Moicano. Let's go, brother. Paddy Pimlich versus Manny Moicano. Let's go, brother. Dagi, repeat it with I don't need to read the end of that. Who will be champ of each division in 2027? I'm not doing all of that right now, Nacho. We've still got to go through and do the picks. We haven't even done the picks. What do Croatians and Serbians have in common? They both want to be Serbian. They both are Serbian. They both are Serbian. One of them is Eastern Serbian. One of them is true Serbian. Do you think you could beat a kangaroo? Dougie, a man could... No, I mean like a human. A human being could beat a kangaroo. Headbutts work against roos, but it doesn't kill them. You'd be very worried with a red. I know. The dude who saved his dog from the kangaroo did well. Oh, yeah, I'm saying you could box up a kangaroo. You could hurt a kangaroo. You know, you could work the body of the kangaroo. You could certainly concuss the kangaroo. But kill the kangaroo. Kill the kangaroo with your bare hands. I don't know. Aren't the Royals mostly German? That's what I thought. Depends on who you fight. Might have taxes in a couple of countries. Also camp, coach fee, diet, cost of living. 100k a year fighting turns into minimum wage. Real fucking... Which is why I argue, move to Vegas. If you're in America, move to Las Vegas. I get a job in Sydney, and I decide, you know what? My job's in Sydney, but I just love Melbourne so much. I'm going to hire out a workspace in the CBD in Melbourne. I'm going to lease out the computers. I'm going to lease out an office cubicle. I'm going to lease out my own internet. I'm going to make it as expensive as possible for me to do my Sydney-based job in Melbourne. And then I'm going to blame the company that I work for. How long does D-Rod last in the rankings? My cousin is a huge fan. What a casual. How are you a casual and a fan of D-Rod at the same time? That's an oxymoron, that is. Not long. Not long. Regular grey, not a large thank you, Mike, for the 5 gifted memberships, brother. I appreciate it, man. Username got one. Feral Florida Man got one. Starvin' Marvin got one. And the Jutes got one. Good to see. We got 2 regulars in there. Oh no, Feral Florida Man just slid back in. He didn't get one. He just slid back in at the right time. What's up, Feral Florida Man? How are you? Oh, Joe Swanson, 3 memberships. Well done, brother. Thank you. Bro, what the fuck? I didn't get one? I know. That's bullshit, isn't it? Guys, remember to click on Mike's Lang little thing at the top there and say receive gifted memberships. And Mike, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Guys, remember to click on Mike's little bubble there. Where are we up to? I do jiu-jitsu and kickboxing. If you just bounce around, they can't hit you clean. It would literally be boxing the bleeding hell off you, yeah? There is an Aussie guy that has a YouTube channel. Yes, his name's Dougie. Where he records himself catching wild animals. Oh, with his bare hands, he caught a roo, an eagle, and other big bloody critters. Is it Youngbloods? Is it Brody from Youngbloods? I love that channel. I played football with a Serbian in the UFC. He went pro in the Serbian 2nd division. Oh, awesome. Best of the... beast of a people. Much respect. Oh, thank you, Mitch. Thank you, Mason. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. We are a fun lot, the Serbs. We are a fun lot, I do believe. Impression of Giuliano Gente having a bitch baby meltdown about someone insulting him in chat. He doesn't want to make a bet with you, Giuliano. He's not interested. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. How about I fuck your mother, man? How about I fuck your mother? They rely on our oil and taxes to survive. The English hold our pocket like a prison bitch. If they didn't, then why don't they want us independent? Because they've got a free slave nation for extra taxes, help me. What's better than taking a fat shit in a 40-degree long drop full of nothing. Nothing is better than wondering whether or not this is the last shit you're ever going to have. Tony Torres Finney is making 3-3. I think he's being overpaid. They are overpaying him. They absolutely are. Damn me bloody member. I know, Ali, but don't worry, you'll get one back. And thank you again, Mike Lang, for gifting memberships again. You're a legend, dude. Dougie, we should take back Kosovo, Albania, Bosnia, Croatia. I think we should, Showbiz. Once I make enough money on YouTube, I buy tanks. Mike is out in Giuliano. He's going hard, isn't he? It's a bit different because that means they have to leave their gym and possibly their coach. I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. I don't. I know you guys are a bunch of softies for the fighters. I don't. So you play local, regional, college football. And then you get drafted into the NFL. And you go, well, I want the same coach that I had in high school. I love him. That coach found me in high school, and I want him. And I want to stay in my small town, even though I'm now playing for the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to stay in New York, and I want my same coach, and I'm going to pay them extra. I'm sorry, but the UFC have literally provided everything a fighter could want. Everything a fighter could want. And instead, some of the fighters choose to live in the highest cost of living city possible, New York City, pay for everything themselves, and then wrap a gold necklace around them, wrap a gold chain around them, and say that they were out of money before their last fight. We can disagree on this. That's okay. We can disagree. I'll hear all of your points, as I always do whenever we disagree on something. But I have zero sympathy. I really do. I really do. And half of their coaches are shit anyway. Yaqueens Buckley is his fucking mate who still works at IHOP. And they bitch about pay. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships again, Mike Lang. You're a legend, dude. Sharma got one. There you go, Sharma. Nice one, dude. And Robbie Santos. Robbie's been in and out a bit. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, man. May I remind you, Ali has the best picks on this channel. Ali does have the best picks on this channel. This is true. Mike isn't trying to promote his own channel that he bought subs on for clout. He's just a good dude. This is true. This is very true. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. I'll throw another 5 out in a few. Check your settings for gifted memberships, boys. There you go. Mike did give you guys a warning. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nice one. I'm sorry, Ali. The luck of the bounce. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Viking Woodworks. That's Guru's new pay piggy. Oh, did he get a gifted a membership? Good for Viking Woodworks. Good to see. How are you, Toad? What's up, man? Imavov is a much better pocket boxing than Alex Pereira. He could easily move up in club and sub and burn. Imavov is a much better pocket boxer than Alex Pereira. He could easily move up. Why are you so locked in on Imavov versus Pereira? You said this last week as well, Toad. He could easily move up in club and sub the bum. I don't see how this week has pulled out so much Alex Pereira. You did this as well last week, Toad. Very strange. Very strange. I mean, yeah, I think Imavov has got better pocket boxing. Alex Pereira is a much rangier kickboxing. Do I leave the stream and come back to improve my chances of getting members? No, Ali, it is literally just the luck of the bounce, dude. I'm sorry. His channel is called Andrew Unks. He disguised himself with the carcass of Rogue. Oh! That's disgusting. Serbs need to worry about not getting invaded by the Germans again. Mate, there won't be any Germans left. How do Serbs get invaded by a race that is so far away from them in the 1930s? They had very good boats back then. Very good boats. Fuck Giuliano Gente. All my homies hate that pay pig. Ali is not happy at all. Putin will help the Serbs. The Slavic Brotherhood. Putin has said he will help the Serbs. That is why we don't need NATO. I mostly agree, but it's funny how Guru will go off on the fighters don't get deserved. I mostly agree, but it's funny how Guru will go off on how fighters don't get deserved better pay, but his chubby piggy ass sits in a chair all day getting thousands. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But he earned it. He earned it. You know? He earned it. Sleep in your shed. Sleep in your parents' shed and stream for 23 hours a day for 3 years. Try it. Try it. See how you go. See how long you last. Move into your parents' shed. Sleep on a cot on the floor. And stream for 18 hours a day for 3 years. See how you go. Again, these fighters, they get paid enough. They could get... Everyone wants to get paid more. I want to get paid more. You want to get paid more. Your dad wants to get paid more. Everyone wants to get paid more. Everyone wants to get paid more. Everyone wants to get paid more. And the fighters literally have an open-ended income. They do. They have an open-ended income. You could just go to work more. Go to work more. Like, I could get paid more. I could be plastering right now and be getting paid more. I could. But I'm choosing to do this instead. Am I going to bitch and complain about the market? No. It is what it is. Pereira would probably take down Imavov and control him for 3 rounds. I don't think that would happen. Joel Swanson MMA. If I don't get on one on this stream, I'm switching to desktop to buy it myself. Fair enough, Ali. Who knows? Good luck, man. I think they're retarded. No fire should hire a manager, but I've got a different perspective. Fair enough. And that's what I said. You can have a different... It's all right. We're not going to... The fighter pay is one of those things that, like... Well, obviously, especially my position on fighter pay, a lot of people are going to disagree with me, and that's okay. Alex would grape Imavov weight classes for a reason. It'd be interesting to see the pressure, but I think Alex Pereira will probably sleep Imavov. What is the gnarliest story your brother ever told you about his travels as a connoisseur? We won't get into that one right now, Mr. C. I've still got to bounce back and do the picks. Sorry to say I have some bad news in the Discord. Oh no, Capatheist. What's in the Discord? Let's have a look. What's happened in the Discord, mate? What's in the Discord? What's the bad news? We still have to do the picks. Michael, oh no, what has happened here? We'll check that one later. We got to continue with the stream. I actually do live in a shed and I stream on Twitter. There you go. Corporatism plays the game. I'm German. I hope Dougie doesn't hold any grudges against me. We can team up against the common enemy. I hold no grudges, feral Florida man. Dougie walks on eggshells whenever Guru gets critiqued. It's not true. I'm just a fan of the Guru. I like the Guru. Again, I critique the Guru about the Magomed Ankalaev situation. I critiqued the Guru constantly about this holier-than-thou MMA world degeneracy take that he has. That's not true. There are just things that I agree with him on and things that I disagree with him on. Ali get member for the meme reviews and cousin picks. There are no cousin picks! I don't want to get paid more. It would ruin the efficiency of my place of employment. Oh, God. Yes, that's because that's what you do. Exactly, Eric. We the only one to have the balls to fight against them. You guys just take over your society. We the only one that have the balls to fight against them. Y'all just let them take over your society. Okay, so you're from Florida. Florida is getting invaded by Mexicans and voted en masse to have Donald Trump, who just lives off Israel semen. And Florida has got hate speech laws against Israel. I don't know who you are fighting against. I don't know what's going on with that one. Can we add Yog's Feet tier list weekly to members? No, I'm not doing it every single week. We did it once and that's enough. Also, we got third party, bro. It's not fair. True. Germany has the one of the... Yes. Imavov would be way too fast for Pereira, allowing him to easily close the distance and fuck him up in the pocket. I don't think so, Toad. I don't think he would, mate. I don't think he's that much faster than Pereira. Actually, Pereira's pretty fucking fast twitch. Because he could keep up with Izzy. Pereira's very fast twitch. Yeah. My issue isn't with how much they're earning. It's with how much the UFC is making comparatively. Well, that's a different conversation. You know what I mean? That's a different conversation. Everyone has that issue. Everyone has it. How dare Apple make so much money off the iPhone? How dare Macca's make so much money off the cheeseburger? Yeah, I get it. The Sharma downplay will not go unnoticed. You cunts acting like he isn't to 10-15 all the time. This Sharma downplay will not go unnoticed. Cunts acting like he isn't top 10 or 15 of all time. Oh, he's not top 15. No, Sharma. He's not top 15. Absolutely not, mate. No, he's a top 20. Dougie is slowly getting radicalized into anti-Guru. I'm not. I'm a fan of Guru. I like Guru. I'm a fan of him. I disagree on Guru when it comes to Israel. Fair enough. What was the Magomed situation? I was one of the guys. I was one of the YouTubers cheering for Magomed Ankalaev. And then he had this huge crash out about MMA content creators that were going for Magomed Ankalaev. So I made a video clapping back at him. It's literally the most popular video on the channel. And then we messaged each other about it. And he was like, yeah, it's all good. I'm like, I know. It's the game. The game's the game. There it is right there. A response to the MMA Guru. Why we cheer for Magomed Ankalaev at UFC 313. Biggest video on the channel. I disagree on when Guru comes in. Some sports commentator named Mike Lang died this year. Oh, right. Fair enough, Capatheist. I'm not talking about Florida. Right. Sorry, feral Florida man. That's my fault then. Thoughts on Luke Thomas? He has gone political. Let's just say he hates the Europeans, promotes a replacement on his new channel. I think me and Luke Thomas are the exact opposites of each other. It is simply a matter of morality, which is subjective. There we go. Why don't they keep the same energy with Kadyrov that they have for Netanyahu? It's funny, isn't it? Everyone has a super home team bias. Nasruddin about to piece up Kyle's bitch ass. That's what I think, Ali. What's up, Better MMA? How are you, man? Pereira is a plotter, especially at light heavyweight. He struggled a lot against the speed of Khalil Rountree. We went over that, Toad. He had a horrible illness for the weight cut and literally couldn't touch Ankalaev. That is true. He could not touch Ankalaev. This is true. I love Toad so much. Like this Imavov. Alright, boys, UFC Paris. Let's talk about Imavov. And Toad has been 3 comments deep. Alex Pereira is a slow cunt. And the chat calls me an Alex Pereira hater. Toad, I'm not asking you to stop. I like it. It's just so funny to read, man. I convinced Guru to collab with a low-tier god. You convinced Guru to collab with God. Wow. R.I.P. Mike Lang. R.I.P. to the GOAT, Mike Lang. There's so much... This is so dumb. Sharma is one of the best strikers. Imavov will try and cross the void and get absolutely fucked up. If Imavov fought Pereira, he would change his facial structure. He's too smart and he's too bloody good. I think Pereira could beat Imavov, yeah. I think he could. Are you Team Reyes or Allberg? Oh, I want the Anzac Allberg to win, but I really like the Reyes rebirth story, so I've just got to enjoy it, 927. It's one of those ones where I don't want to pick a team, I just want to enjoy the fight. Thoughts on the Spaghetti Rizzler getting skibbitied? I don't understand that sentence. I'm 37. R.I.P. Mike Lang, gone but not forgotten. R.I.P. Mike Lang, we're going to miss him. Luke Thomas is a cuck. Yes, yep. Click to do not recommend on his channel. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. We are Team Reyes. Fuck Carlos Alba. Alright, Reyes let Jones rob him. I can't be a fan. You didn't let What was he meant to do? Crash his car into John Jones while he's walking home at night looking for pregnant people and then run away from the police? It was close, yeah. What's so great about it if we're all going to be third world? Yeah, yes, that is true. We're all going to be third world, yes. Hating Alex is a weird personality trait. I know, imagine hating Alex Pereira. I don't hate Alex. I hate when he hangs with Nina and makes them little TikToks. That's fair enough. Yep. Pereira does more hard sparring with complete randos than almost anyone. True. This is true. I'm glad to hear you don't agree with Luke Thomas. He had a guest that claimed Americans who built the country are too stupid to exist. And they have to be replaced. I don't... Listen, I'm not... It's just... We're just completely different people. We're completely different people. Luke Thomas, who has made his money on the internet, which was invented by DARPA, the Americans, to follow combat sports, which was turned into a capitalist enterprise by the Americans. Trained in the military, the American military, been given everything in his life by the Americans, educated by the Americans, sits there and reads his books, authored and publicated by Americans. All of this, one of the greatest countries in the world, from the end of their civil war to essentially Reagan, when they became the progressive empire in the late 80s, early 90s, well, 70s, late 70s, 80s. He thinks all of that needs to be torn down because they're too retarded to exist and they should be replaced. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that. I guess I've said it. I guess I've said what I had to say. Did someone say DARPA? Oh, now I've picked up the CIA as well. Guys, the real questions is, what round does Paul Craig get Alex? There you go. Paul Craig, Alex Pereira. Luke Thomas is a cuck. Yes. Allberg beat one of the local fighters, so I hate him, and I'm praying for Reyes. Fair enough. Fence sitter. I am going to be an open fence sitter. I'll obviously make a pick, Eric, but I'm just going to enjoy the fight. I only hate Pereira when he is around it. I did that one. Thought on Volk playing a blonde Seppo in the new Street Fighting movie. I think Volk's career is officially over. He's probably going to lose his next fight. I don't like it. My torrented download is complete. That I illegally pirated. Nice one, Feral Florida. What did you download, dude? I love Luke Thomas, Israel, Nina Drama, Jay Silva. Let's go, the Great Replacement 2026. There you go. Crazy how people downplay that Pereira has only lost to one person in light heavyweight. Then he beat Jan Yuri twice, Jamal Hill and Khalil. They're all at the very top 5. Worthy of a champ, worthy of a good resume. I know. I get into that argument all the time with chat. Jamal Hill, I don't count for anything. Jamal Hill is like an 11th ranked fighter. He shouldn't be in the top 5. That is a joke. But the other ones, Yuri, very good, and Jan, really good, really good. Yeah, I agree. They didn't invent penicillin. Scotland! Impression of DC rooting around the fridge because he swears there was another pack of Tim Tams in there. Oh, man, there gotta be. I can't go live without a snack. There gotta be another one in there. Pereira was having a competitive boxing exchange with Izzy of all people, a guy who pretends he is even... A guy who wants to pretend he is even a top 10 striker in MMA. Imavov is so many levels above. I don't think Imavov is so many levels above Alex Pereira, Toad. Big Age's prediction. Yes, I know. It was not low-key kind of true. It was straight up true. I'm subscribing. I interviewed Bryce Mitchell during Tough, and he's a homie for life. Not sure about the Earth shape, but he's cool. Yeah, you don't have to agree with everything Bryce says. Bryce thinks that the female boxer at the Olympics is literally an NFL player in a wig. Not a clone, not a replacement. Like, literally an NFL player in a wig. I love Bryce, but he can be kind of retarded sometimes. Thanks for the subscription, Mitch. I appreciate it, man. I downloaded an old PS3 game that Shoney shut down forever. It's the only way I could play it. It's called Little Big Planet 2. I know Little Big Planet 2. Nice, man. Enjoy it. JFK, that's the one. Yeah. Imagine how sad it feels being the exact same mix of ethnicity as Volk. How sad it feels being, I feel being the... Oh, half Aussie, half Macedonian. We're all pretty much the same, mate. We're wogs, you know what I mean? We're half Aussie, half Eastern European. President Rara Jackson... catching DC, hiding in Big Texas. American honey buns under his fat roll. What? Joe Swanson, what even is that? How am I meant to do that? Version of Rara Jackson catching DC, hiding American honey buns under his fat... Oh, man, there ain't no food in the Apex. I'm gonna have to sneak them in there. I ain't no bitch! I ain't no bummer. Beat those J-rolls out of you! Bryce Mitchell is controlled opposition. Don't think so. I think he's just retarded. Reyes will lose because he is horrible on the front foot. He'll try his back foot counterpunch game while slowly getting outpointed via the kicks. That might happen, Toad. Yeah, I think I'll probably end up picking Allberg. Impression of Derek Lewis and DC. What's the time? Oh, we're good. Impression of Derek Lewis and DC wearing plastic suits. And Volk mistakes them for a packet of Tim Tams. What the fuck is going on now? Impression of Derek Lewis and DC wearing plastic suits. And Volk mistakes them for a packet of... Oh, I need some bloody Tim Tams. Hang on a minute. That's bloody DC. Oh, man, I can't believe you caught me, man. And Derek Lewis. Oh, now you make me look stupid and I'm in this packet of Tim Tams. Me and him are both half Greek, half Macedonian. Full war. Oh, I didn't know he was half Greek. I thought he was half Aussie, half Macedonian. There you go. Whenever someone mentions a Macedonian person, I just think of Macadamia nuts. Okay. Raja Jackson was just on his... I know, he's on his different... he's retarded, so they use him as controlled up. Oh, they use him? Yeah. Yes. Like Alex Jones. Yeah, I'm with you. Bro, already clock watching like a cheap hooker, so we can let... No, I was just curious as to where we're at. Because we've now gotten to the impressions section of the stream. I was just wondering where we're at. Impression of CTE Volk. Getting in the wrestling ring with Raja Jackson. And then getting more CTE when Raja goes off script. So, hang on a minute. You're just going to let this untrained man in here? And what are we going to do? You're going to beat me up a little bit. Okay, no problem. Hang on a sec. Hey, fucking hell. He's gone too far. He's gone too far. Oh, no. Cooking with Volk? Cooking Legos? I'll cook some Legos. We can make some Legos. How much for an hour, buddy? You like to know, mate. When I think of the Balkans, I think give it all to Greece. Greece are lazy. That's why they're going bankrupt. Same thing they did with Tommy at the march last Sunday. He has been bought by the Victorian government. I completely believe it. Do your fucking picks thing. I was just hanging out reading the chat. Help me. Fuck you. 30 minutes for an hour is pretty decent. $1 equals... I know that is pretty decent, but we're just streaming, Eric. We're just hanging out and streaming. We're just having a good time. Let's do the picks now that I've caught up. You see? It all works out in the end. Sam Patterson versus Trey Waters. I think I was picking Patterson to lose. Where are my picks? Where are my notes? I've got notes. I've got notes. Where are my fucking notes? Sam Patterson fixed my Danny Barlow problem. I'm going to go with Patterson again. He crushed Danny Shitlow. That's right. I wrote that thinking of Nacho today. Sam Patterson, the Danny Barlow destroyer. Yes. Yes, TKO. Yes, late round. Puts him away in the late round, just like he did Danny Barlow. You'll love to see it. Harry Hardwick's fucked. Harry Hardwick is fucked. He's going to get knocked out in the first round. He's coming in short notice. I believe he's moving up a division. I believe Harry Hardwick is moving up a division. Am I correct? I think I'm correct. Let me check. UFC Fight Night. I think Harry Hardwick usually fights at featherweight. And this is his short step into the UFC. At Cage Warriors. And he was fighting at featherweight. Yes. Yes, Harry Hardwick is cooked. Where am I up to? Let's read some more chats. Impression of Silva committing a Raja Jackson on Volk after he sleeps him because he is a cunt with no impulse control. They carried Europe for 1,500 years. They can be lazy for a couple of decades if they want to be. That is fair. They've earned a little bit of laziness. Yeah, the Greeks, yes. Borralho has been here like 2 times since the in-person event. What did you do to him? He's very busy. He's very busy trying to make back all the money that he spent on the piss. I love how your Volk impression has evolved into an African-American version of DDP. It has slid a little bit, hasn't it? There needs to be interest due to Dougie's ethnicity. I'm not Jewish. Pereira is really good at running away, jabbing and leg kicking. I mean, he stands in front of them and low kicks. He doesn't run away. But in the front foot pocket boxing meta, that's literally useless against solid opposition. Pereira walks forward. Pereira walks forward with his hands up like this, Toad, looking for the low kick, pouring out the jab and sometimes the body shot. Bilal is traumatized from that meetup. He is, mate. Impression of a beach stream? Ooh, not bad, Mike. How is the beach today? Maybe we will go down for a cheeky beer at the beach. Maybe we will. Oh, maybe we will, Mike. There's a chance we will. We might do a cheeky beach stream at the end of it. Might go for a beer on a Friday down at the beach. We'll see how it goes. Good night, Mike. Good night. Sam Patterson will finish Trey Waters. Yes, that's what I said. Sam Patterson finishes Trey Waters in the 3rd. I agree. Wine on the beach, disgusting. I'm new here tonight. Are you Christian or Catholic? I believe that a man without God is a man that is lost in the muck and the mire. Even with God, we're still mostly lost, but it's a little bit better. I am a Russian Orthodox, or Serbian Orthodox. Mason, Serbian Orthodox. I hope Harry wins, but I doubt he will get finished in a round. I'm going with a big upset. Yep. Favorite historical Macedonian not named Alexander the Great? I don't have one. Apparently they just got rid of the Haymarket flagpole. Oh! Cunts. Victorian cunts. I'm a big fan of Harry Hardwick, so this is going to be tough. Yeah, it's a bad step in. It's like when Alexander Volkanovski, Alexandre Topuria was fighting that Aussie bloke, and he trains with Volk, and he's been in Eternal for a while. He's been rolling around the Australian regional scene for a while, and then he steps in and we're like, Alexander Topuria on short notice. Fuck, do we have to do this? Come on, man. Hi, Micah. Have you been watching the stream? Mike has been enjoying the stream. There we go. Cheeky wine. No. You have to actually jump in the water, though. Maybe I will, feral Florida man. Why are you gay? Cheeky glass of wine. No. We'll have scotch. I've got scotch here today. Unless you're scared of the ocean, I am scared of nothing except heights, taxes, death, stalkers, spiders, some people in the chat finding my address. But apart from that, I'm scared of nothing. People forget, man. England literally banned that country back in the Shakespearean times. They did. Everyone's had a go, and yet they still infest their way back in. Should not be picking Harry. Should I not be picking Harry Hardwick? No, Nacho. Short notice, upper weight class. No. Dougie with the outside foot battle. I know I do great breakdowns here, don't I? 927 Gunner. It's a real MMA chase sort of a stream. He'll be wearing his bikini underneath the same black shirt, jeans, and hoodie combo we've always seen. It's a wonderful bikini, mate. I'm wearing my Jesus is a cunt cradle of the fifth shirt. Probably doesn't count. Well, you didn't have to tell us all, Capatheist, you know. Dougie, have you ever considered moving to Alabama since your cousins are so hot? No, my cousins are not hot. No one ever said my cousins were hot. I just said they look like Victoria Dudikova. You guys are the ones that assume that my cousins were hot. You've done this to yourselves. Orthodox seems great. Some of my family are Orthodox. Oh, nice one, Mason. Nice one, man. I agree with the... With the pick? Right, thank you. I'm hopeful for Hardwick. Yeah, hopefully Hardwick gets it done, but he won't. Alexander Volk. No. His dad, Phillips, was a badass. Good. Scared of a tight shirt and a beach with wine. I'm not drinking wine. I don't even have any wine in the fucking house. I don't even have any wine in the house. Scared of the Peyton Talbot. Peyton Talbot has not DM'd me. Orthodox seems great. I have family who are now Anglican. We all need some guidance. I agree, Mason. I agree. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate it, dude. You literally said they look like a hot one. I never said they were hot. I never said they were hot. You guys took that. Oceans are fucking terrifying. If I can see the shore, I'm good. But once it's out of sight, it's a whole lot of nope. Yeah, I agree, Capathia. I agree with that. Yeah, I completely agree with that. That's a lot of things to be afraid of. Mate, it was barely anything. Oh, this is the one. Is this not the hardest pick on the card? Is this not the hardest pick on the card? So I think Ante DeLeha is a PFL heavyweight champion 2022 or 2021. And Marcin Tybura is like 38. I don't like picking guys that have not been in the UFC before. But Marcin Tybura is not. 39. Marcin Tybura. He's a great fighter. I'd love to fight him. Ante Dillia. Yes, 2022 PFL champion, heavyweight champion. Beat Renan Ferreira in the tournament. Oh, this is the pick. This is the pick, isn't it? This is the pick. My cousins look like Dudikova, but chat, they're not hot. Talbot interview, never doing a Talbot interview. Imagine the hottest 6-foot-tall blonde woman. That's what my cousins look like, but I'm not attracted to her. Alright, you guys are filling in a lot of the blanks here. Tybura all the way? I don't think so. Yeah, this is the fight I'm stuck on. I know, this is the fight, right? Tybura beat him before, but that doesn't count. That was like 10 years ago. Yeah. I might say fuck it and pick Tybura. I know. Micah responding 20 minutes. No, Micah's all good, man. Micah's all good. I never said they were hot. I just compared them to one of the hottest women in UFC has ever seen. Not in the UFC. Oh, DeLeha is not a fraud, though. That's the thing. That's the thing. Marcin Tybura fraud checks people. If he was coming over from Octagon or Cage Warriors, I'd be like, you're dog shit. And if he was old, I'd be like, you're dog shit. It's not like we're getting, you know, Pitbull and Chandler. We're not getting him at the end of his career. He's 35, going against a 39-year-old. He's been in PFL since 2019. He fought in Ryzen before that. Like, he's bloodied. Do you know what I mean? He's a bloodied heavyweight against Marcin 50-50 Tybura. Tybura is literally 14-8 in the UFC. Oh, this is such... PFL fighters are dog shit. I know, but he did win the tournament. You know what I mean? Like, he's the best of dog shit. And here's what I think about PFL and Bellator. I think the best PFL and Bellator fighters are ranked just outside of the top 5 in the UFC. And he is the best PFL Bellator heavyweight. One of the best PFL Bellator heavyweights. Which means, by my maths, he should be just behind Alexander Volkov in the UFC rankings. That's where I put those fighters outside of the UFC. I think I'm going to go with Ante DeLiha. Sergey Spivak beat him. I think I'm going to go with Ante DeLiha. I think I'm going to go with DeLiha. This is a make or break pick. This is a me not being in the top 10 anymore pick. This is a big pick. It's my least confident pick. I hate not picking people from the UFC. Oh, do I pick a 39-year-old Marcin Tybura to pick a former PFL champion who's 35 years old? Oh! I hate this pick so much. Brother, please no mention failed tests. Every Daggy fighter is connected to Kadyrov. Yes, I know. They've all got Mandonium. PFL fighters are dog shit. We just did that one. Marcin Tybura. Yeah, the Dragon Ball. Yeah. This chat actually rocks. Hello, Eric. Sorry I'm playing Ready, but you're a great guy. Yeah. No, thank you, Mason. Thank you for being here, man. Basically, Dougie is really hot cousins. No. Bro, bro is outside Mexico now. What? Why the cam is now yellow anymore? The cam has been yellow. Don't pick Tybura. You're playing mind games with me. Tybura is a good fighter. Tybura is a great fighter. I'd like to fight him. I hate this pick. This is a make or break pick. I'll come back to it. That's Tybura. You're thinking too hard. I know. This might have been a fuck up picking Ante. You have now triggered my anti-Ante fraud check. He's 35. He won the PFL tournament a year ago. He beat the fighter that they selected to fight Ngannou. Marcin Tybura is 39. I'm picking Tybura and I have a 72% pick rate. And chat lies to me because they want me out of the top 10. Your chat is giving you mixed signals. They literally always do. We'll come back to this one. We'll go with Omar Sy. The guy for Ngannou was a bum. I know, but they're PFL. They're all bums. We'll go with Tybura. We'll go with Tybura to slop out a decision. He's 39! He's 39! Marcin Tybura is 39. Ah! We'll go with Tybura. Shut up, Nacho. You're just trying to gaslight me. We'll go with Umar Sy. Decision. Oh, he'd probably get him finished. I reckon he'd probably get him finished in the third. Alright. Pitbull. We're going with Pitbull. Smudge. Pitbull Smudge. I don't trust Leon Katita. I know nothing about him. At least I know Pitbull is the greatest Bellator fighter of all time. That is my breakdown. Pitbull is about a top 10 fighter in the UFC. Leon Katita is having his first week in the UFC. He's a bum. Kayla was a PFL champ. Burgos went to PFL from the UFC and got cooked. Burgos went to PFL from the UFC and got cooked. I know. But this is... I know, but like Kayla Harrison is women's. It's women's. It doesn't count. But then heavyweight is just as bad as women's. That's the problem. Keita will KO Pitbull. I don't think he will, Ali. Even though you are the best picker in here, I disagree. Just wait to see how torn he is over the Paul Craig fight. I am not torn over it at all. I think Paul Craig is one of the worst fighters in the UFC. What are my notes for this one? What are my notes for this one? Oh, fuck it. We'll do it fucking live. We'll do it live. We'll fucking do it live. We'll do it live. Week. Just wait and see. Help me doesn't realize I've been watching MMA since he was in diapers. Not a flex. I'm just an old guy technically. Oh, Mason, you have made it to the perfect. You have made it to the absolutely fucking perfect MMA stream for you, mate. You are going to love this MMA stream. There are so many old heads in here. It is insane, dude. It is insane. There are so many old heads in here. You're going to fucking love it, mate. Axel Solar versus Rhys McKee. I like Rhys McKee. Axel Solar. Who the fuck is he? This is his first fight in the UFC. No wonder I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? I'm cooked picking Shauna Bannon. You are cooked, mate. That is, I can't believe you're even still picking the women's fights. I don't know shit about Solar, but I don't love Rhys McKee. Axel Solar, okay. Just wait and see how 20 is over the Paul Craig fight. We're not going to be torn over that at all. We're not going to be torn over that at all. It's an interesting matchup. Micah, go fuck off and watch Don Fry then. Alright, be nice to Micah. He just fucking got here, mate. Jesus Christ. Pitbull has experience. He does, mate. Octagon is better than Shitator. You reckon? I don't think so, mate. Dougie, let me try and convince you on the Craig fight. There, Liz, help me. I love our banter. I do. You've become such an amazing member of the channel. Yeah, you really have. You've become such an amazing member of the channel. I honestly believe that Paul Craig is one of the worst fighters in the UFC currently. No joke. I think Paul Craig might be the worst fighter in the UFC. Pitbull has only been KO'd one time. Okay, there you go. I might be biased as fuck, but I can't stand Pitbull just for the fact that he locks to that Mexican melt soy boy. Fair enough, Harley. All I know is Ruffy will hit BSD with the karate kick. The karate kick, he might, mate. Give me 2 minutes and I can convince you. Can't. I honestly believe that Paul Craig is one of the worst fighters in the entire organization. Like, legit top 5 worst fighters in the organization today. He pulls guard, sits on bottom, and has a body kick. He is beyond dog shit. You will never convince me of anything else. He's beyond dog shit. Axel Sosa. Lightweight. Welterweight. Axel Sosa. Lucas Cow. Lightweight. Solson Gavgor. I'm just going through Axel Sosa's career. These are all lightweight fights. This fight is happening at welterweight. These are all lightweight fights. Lightweight. Has Axel Sosa ever fought at welterweight? Is he stepping in on short notice as well? Is this a short notice put together fight? Lightweight. Cesar Almeida versus Axel Sosa. Aries 16. Lightweight. Axel Sosa. Fights at lightweight. This fight is happening at welterweight. Short notice. Don Fry rocks, so I take that as a backhanded compliment. Yeah, Mason, you'll fit right in, mate. You'll fit right in. Paul Craig couldn't be more easier to figure out, like, straight up. I know, I think he's one of the worst fighters on the roster. Paul Craig isn't the worst fighter in the UFC. He's the most one-dimensional. No, I think he is one of the worst fighters. I think he's one of the worst fighters in the UFC. Paul Craig W? No. Beat Ank? Enough said. That is not enough said, help me. No, that's not, because he got some fluke armbars. That is not why, No. Just because he's got some fluke armbars doesn't mean he's a good fighter. Top 5 worst fighter, though, easily, but there are worse. Yeah, there we go. So we agree, Ali. Top 5. He's in the top 5 worst fighters in the UFC. I like Paul Craig the man, but you're probably right. He might be the worst male in the UFC. Yeah, listen, Paul Craig's hilarious. His interviews are great. Him at Cage Warriors, you can tell that he's such a lad in the front row, just enjoying being part of the MMA community. He makes fight week entertaining, dressing up as a mad Scotsman. Paul Craig is a cool dude. He's a very cool dude. I'd love to have a scotch with Paul Craig. Paul Craig, the MMA fighter. is a body kick and pull guard and hold on to a single leg. He is one of the worst fighters, one of the top 5 worst fighters in the organization. Paramount is, I believe that, Nitro Gaming. Paul Craig, one of the worst fighters who has also finished both the former champ and the current champ. It's a truly fluky career that he has had. It really is. Sweet Dreams is worse than Paul Craig, technically, on paper. Thank you, Tim, for the $5, dude. Can't stay, but shout out to Eric and Christian Gray for yesterday's stream. Get fucked, I'll see you cunts on Sunday. Thank you, Tim. Remember, it's at 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. We'll see you then. Thank you for the $5, man. Thank you for the $5, brother. I appreciate it. Khalil is so cooked. I've never been so confident about a result in my life. Yeah, fair. Same. You talking about Khalil versus Yuri? I agree, mate. Craig looked a lot more comfortable on the feet in his last fight. It was against Bo Nickel. No, it was against the guy that he knocked out against Kate, not Bo Nickel. He's not afraid to foul. He knows he's getting cut if he loses. He's been trying to play guard more, which is where he has success. He has been training with Aspinall. Help me, you're not convincing me to switch my pick. I still think Paul Craig is one of the worst fighters in the UFC. Paramount removed a South Park episode because the CEO exec said it was anti-Semitic. They can make fun of everyone but them. I am truly shocked. Did you guys hear? Should we do this now? Toad. Toad. Chat is in such a fucking mood today. Alright, let's talk about the Jays and removing a South Park episode. The Jays, the ADL, got to Wikipedia, and you know that early life section where they say Dougie, the streamer, has Serbian Australian heritage. They're removing that for some people. I'll let you guess which people they're removing it for. The ADL got to Wikipedia. I'll give you 3 guesses, chat, but you'll only need 1. We love Paul Craig for the memes. We do. They're not they are flukes. Help me. I love you. Help me. But they are flukes. Paul Craig is one of the worst fighters in the world. Does Junior Tuffer beat Paul Craig? Yes. Yes. Paul Craig is horrible, but he's somehow worse at pocket boxing than Alex Pereira, and Toad is on a mission today to destroy Alex Pereira's legacy. He finished Shogun, former champ, Jamal, former champ, and current champ, and his only losses, Craig is arguably robbed against Bo. He's a massive, for me, he was not robbed. He was not robbed. He was not robbed against Bo Nickel. No, he was not robbed against Bo Nickel. You can tell Paul Craig does a lot of coke. Paul Craig beat Ank fair and square. It was a fluke. Huge congratulations to Jack, though, right? Dude started from the bottom, and now he's heading for Madison Square Garden. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, no, it's awesome that he'll be headlining Madison Square Garden. I'd love it to be in Perth, but yeah, it is awesome. Would have missed it without that info. There you go, Tim. 2 o'clock in the morning prelims, 5 o'clock in the morning main card. Early life is terrible. No one with ill intentions should be caught in the act. True, Mason. You can't call them flukes. He's done it consistently. And the boy he's fighting is a bum. Modestus Bukauskas is not a bum at all. He's worked his way back into the UFC, and they are flukes. Why was Alex crying and bitching in the Ariel Helwani show? Alex Pereira, because the UFC were trying to move on with the division, and they offered Yuri Prohaska a title shot. And Alex Pereira was like, I deserve title shot, Sharma. And everyone was like, yeah, you will get a title shot, but if you're not ready, we'd like to have Magomed Ankalaev fill in a card. And he was being a princess, to be honest. Alex Pereira was being a giant fucking princess and saying that he would walk away from the UFC. The UFC have said, the UFC have done this before. Like, everyone said Alexander Volkanovski deserves a rematch, and they rested Alexander Volkanovski so his chin could heal up, and they did the Max Holloway fight in between. Everyone said Stipe deserved a rematch, but DC stepped in on short notice to fight Derek Lewis. Stipe still got his rematch. They just did the same thing for Alex Pereira, and Alex Pereira threw a giant fucking hissy fit. What about Nico Price getting chinned by Robbie Lawler? What about it? Why are we talking about it? He used to be a math teacher. He's a more intelligent fighter. Paul Craig, one of the worst fighters in the UFC. Yeah, if you say pulling guard and getting the shit beaten, or holding onto a single leg till you get the shit beaten out of you. Paul was a deer in the headlights against Bo, which is more embarrassing when you see how RDR melted him. It is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. Never seen Alex bitching so hard he lost all of his aura. Yeah, he has had mad aura loss this year with leaning into the feet stuff with Nina Drama and crying like a girl. Paul Craig versus Jamal Hill. Yes. Yes, Paul Craig versus Jamal Hill. Yes, Paul Craig snapped Jamal Hill's arm. This is a true fact of the matter. All Wall Street billionaires getting cake betting on Jack sitting in the front row. Gonna cake it betting on Jack sitting in the front row. Oh, the Wall Street billionaire? Yes, they are. They are. Imagine how much those tickets are gonna cost. Oh my god. Paul Craig's never been cut. Can you say the same thing about Bukakis? Because they need Scottish stars. That's all. What made me lose respect for... that made me lose respect for Alex, not gonna lie. Good. For my country's sake, he won the first two. Yeah, help me. You're just super biased, and I'm not going to follow you down this delusion of biased. Pereira is done winning. Yeah, dude, he's filming movies. He's crying on Ariel Hawani. He's doing feet content with Nina Drama. Boys, it's over. It's over. You mean the early life? You mean the childhood? Committing the... Yeah, that kind of stuff, Capatheist. Anything that can make them look bad. Them look bad. You guys know what I'm saying. I don't like Axel Salsa moving up to welterweight on short notice. I'm going with Reece McKee. I'm gonna go with Reece McKee. I just spent ages just clicking through Axel Salsa's career, and it's all lightweight. Yes, this is what we're doing. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Year of the Yunk. Yes, yes. Relasha versus Gomez. Oki. Umasai versus fucking Mogging. Yes. Balaji Oki. Yes. 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 Fuck them all. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. I don't like it. I don't like it. We go with Mason Jones. Mason Jones. Be nice to the fighters. Be nice to the fighters. Here we go. Modestas Bukauskas versus Paul Craig. Paul Craig is one of the worst fighters in the UFC. He is going to pull guard, and Modestas Bukauskas is going to beat the fucking life out of him in the first round. Paul Craig is going to sit in bottom position, looking for the triangle, and Modestas Bukauskas is going to fucking beat the life out of Paul Craig, and he is going to get cut from the UFC. And the memes, help me, are over. Doug, you said this when I picked Dorcas, Chris Dorcas. I was right in the end. Maybe I was wrong, but I'll be right about this. How the fuck is the cam quality better? I literally have no idea. Nitro Gaming. It's the exact same setup. It's just a better computer. They don't need Scottish stars. Now you have Chris Duncan, but back then you didn't. Paul is Kyle's second best win, and he is somehow the favorite over Imavov. The odds are wrong for the fight, Toad. I did a huge breakdown. I did an 11-minute breakdown on the fight. The odds are wrong. Sharma time is over? I think so. Okay, never mind. Lost track of whatever that was about. Yeah, fair enough, Capatheus. I hope Alex gets KO'd by Ank. These Pereira fans need a reality check. I hope Alex gets KO'd by... I don't think he'll... he might get KO'd, actually. He's getting older. Yeah, he might get KO'd. Who is the best win Bukauskas has? Because Craig is the current champ. Yeah, hold on to that, Paul Craig fans. You got to win over the current champ. You hold on to that. Picking Mason Jones against Borralho. Okay, Mason Jones is showing improvements over his last few fights. There we go. We're on the same track there, Ali. No way Ilya's brother can handle Al-Mahan's power. This is where it ends. I guess the 3-2 decision over 41-year-old Jared, where he was getting beaten up in the pocket and had to rely on lucky knockdown to scrape by really convinced people. I guess it did Todathan. I guess it did. Modestas will easily beat the fuck out of Craig and probably finish him. That's what I think. Craig will fold him. Craig has never folded anybody. He gets lucky arm bars. He's on a 50 series graphics card now. It's the graphics card. But I need to tune it down, because it lags sometimes, and it shouldn't be lagging. It should all be working beautifully. Craig has been making improvements. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Help me. You're coping for Craig. I don't blame you. I do the same thing for the Aussies. No, he hasn't. He's been getting worse. He's on like 5 losses in a row and a no contest. Not luck if he does it multiple times. It is luck he flukes them. He's in the shittest division in the UFC. Right. Mauricio Ruffy. Conor McGregor is going to chin Benoit Saint Denis. This card is going to be sick. This card is going to be fucking sick. Nasruddin Imavov is going to decision against the thick skull of the fighting nerd, Caio Borralho. Ladies and gentlemen, But it's okay, Dougie. We accept your incorrect picks. That's all right, brother. I accept your continuous your continuous coping about Paul Craig, mate. He looked okay against Bo Nickel, but it's fucking Bo Nickel. Yeah, Bo Nickel has run back to wrestling. There we go, boys. These are my picks. These are my picks. No one cares about women's MMA. Gustafsson by decision over Renat Frakatinov. I like Renat Frakatinov, but I like Andreas Gustafsson more. I think he's a Chad. I think Tavares is going to crafty vet over Robert Broychek. Sam Patterson is going to knock out bloody Trey Waters, mate. Fernandez, KO round 1 over Harry Hardwick. I don't like him moving up weight on short notice. I'm going with Tybura. I don't love it, but here we are. We ride with the UFC. Umar Sy, this is a setup. Did we not do this one? Did we not do this one? Why did I skip over William Gomez? Lucky I checked, mate. Jesus Christ. Yes, we're going with Gomez. No idea who the fuck Robert Richella is. We are going with Pitbull via decision. We're going with McKee via decision. We are going with Oki to knock out Mason Jones. Let him get started. Modestas Bukauskas is going to destroy Paul Craig in the first round. Paul Craig is going to sit in bottom position. Modestas is going to destroy him. Conor McGregor flies again. He is going to destroy the chinless Benoit Saint Denis. He has gone through too many wars in his career. It is over for Benoit Saint Denis, and Imavov is going to drag Kyle Borralho out to a decision. These are my picks. Once save has been clicked, we cannot go back on picks. Will I remain in the top 10 of my own live chat? We'll find out. Your picks have been entered. They cannot be changed. We did it, Chatterton. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. He looked okay against Bo Nickel, but it's fucking Bo Nickel. Yep. No, picking against Craig, you won't. I love the commitment to the bit. Help me. I love it. If you're sparring with Ilya every day, damn, his brother must be good as well. Rough you by brutal finish. I don't know what round, but he is going to kill him. I think he will. First round. Yeah, Ali. We're like this, Ali. Me and the number 1 picker in chat are against the number 2 picker in chat. Here we go. Mr. Coin Flip picks. No. Not true at all. Bo is harder fucking competition than Modestas Bukauskas. I don't think so. I'm telling Chris Duncan about this. He's going to slap you up with nasty step-in elbows. I fucking hope not, because I want to go to a Cage Warriors one day. If Conor was big. Yeah, no, they're the same. Because Conor filled up to 155, so they're the same. I picked against Craig every time, and I'm right 90% of the time. I like my chances. Exactly, mate. What the fuck? Oh, Nasruddin Imavov has made weight. Excellent. I thought he was naked. Hello, Trip. How are you, dude? What's up, brother? Nasruddin Imavov has made weight, everybody. Yay. Where's the Twitter? Yes, there we go. Good for you, Nasruddin Imavov. We don't need all that space. We can clean that up. Nope. Wrong one. Nope. Wrong one. Here we go. That's better. We can move that like that. Yes. This is good. Isn't this good? Man, I'm good at this. Jeez, I'm a good streamer. I'm excited to play my guitar tonight. Help me. I haven't played my guitar all week. I haven't played it all week, mate. Check out my new guitar in the music chat. I will. Let's have a look. You guys have a Discord? We do have a Discord. I'll give you the Discord link right now, my brother. You can come and hang out with us. Where are you in the music channel? Help me. Let's have a look. I'm in the music channel. Help me. Oh, there it is. That's beautiful. That's sick, mate. That's fucking sick. Nice, brother. Nice one, mate. Very cool. Let me get you a link to the Discord. Dougie, I'll give you free guitar lessons. I need the experience. I'll happily take, mate. It would be so fucking sick. Like I said, Shannon Benon gets it done. Good luck, Nacho. Good luck, mate. Yeah, like I said, it'd be so fucking sick to fly to Scotland, go to a Cage Warriors event, and you can teach me how to play guitar properly. You can teach me how to play it properly. Yeah, I'm excited to play my guitar tonight because I didn't take it camping with me, obviously. That would be insane. Imagine someone rolling up to a campsite with a guitar and then other campers being like, play us a song. And you go, I don't know how to play a song. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? I'd vote for Conor. I'm Irish and I've got Scottish ethnicity. Yeah, did you all see Conor McGregor's big speech to the Irish people today? Apparently he has gotten enough votes on the petition where he actually can go on the ballot for president. Imavov will beat Kyle by decision and then lose to Chimaev. Yes, Ali. He might not even get to fight Chimaev. It might be Ruffy if Ruffy does RDR more impressively. If retarded Allen can hold you down for a round, imagine what Hamzat Chimaev can do. Yeah, Hamzat Chimaev will cut through him. Mate. Dougie, I forgot, but who are you picking, Imavov or Kyle? I'm going with Imavov, Trip. I'm going with Imavov, man. Mate, I could do it over Discord, you mad fool of a thing. Yeah, I know, but it's better in person, you know what I mean? We could do it in person is the way. I've got this app. So the app that I'm using to train myself how to play guitar is... It's called the Guitar Tuner app. And it does your chords, but it also does songs. And it breaks the songs down into the notes. Like, look what you've done from Jet, right? Breaks it down into the notes. So all the notes are there with all the lyrics. And then you click play with audio and it runs you through the notes. So you've actually got to play along. And then if you strum the note wrong, see how it's picking up my voice? You guys might not be able to see that. See there, the green, it's already lighted, like it's picking up the notes in my voice. So if I play the chords wrong, it doesn't hit it. And then it sets them to the metronome of the song, and you start working your way through the chords at the same... You play the chords at the same pace of the song. So it's being... And if you play it wrong, it doesn't let you progress. So it's been good. It's been good. Very good app for beginners. Oh, cool. Awesome. I'm happy I found the right one. Again, I spoke to AI about which one was the best. I don't have to imagine. I've been there many a time. Right, someone rolls up to the campsite with a guitar and they have no idea what they're doing on it. I did not want to be that guy. I couldn't fucking imagine. I'm interested in Fluffy versus Hamzat. I low-key believe in Fluffy. I like Fluffy. I'm a big Fluffy fan. I don't know if he gets it done. But I think out of the 4 opponents that we're talking about, Fluffy has the best chance. Although I don't think Hamzat's next fight should be who do we think is going to beat him the best. I think it should be a sport, and whoever earns their way up to Hamzat should get the shot. Dougie wants to feel your fingers over his helmet. Alright, Nacho. Alright. Imavov will finish Kyle Borralho. The round only depends on how much Kyle resorts to cage hugging. I think Imavov will be able to shrug him out of it, Toad. Yeah, I think Imavov will be able to whizzer and toss him out of it. That's a good app for beginners. There we go. Thanks for the link. You're welcome, Nitro. I can play Thunderstruck and Enter Sandman. That's about it. More than I can play right now. What is the most recent song you've learned? I've been working on Zombies by the Cranberries. I have Guitar Tuner. I saw that up there. Yep. I've been playing for 8 years, and I still use that for tuning my guitar. That's fucking awesome. There you go. You know, Dougie is funny because he uses Android. Most people use Android. Where is your rolling up to campsites your fantasy or something you're going to impress? Where are you rolling up to campsites? Is this your fantasy or something you're going to impress the campsite? I was camping this week, Johnny. I did 2 live streams from camp. I have a van. I have a camper van that I go out in sometimes. Dougie, thoughts on Lucas engagement baiting by picking BSD? You gotta do it. As an MMA YouTuber, you gotta do it. Notice when I was doing engagement baiting this week, I didn't just say Nasruddin Imavov, Kyle Borralho prediction. I said Kyle Borralho is cooked. How is he the favorite? You've got to do it. It's part of the game, mate. I'm not using Android. It's a Nokia. Based Carpathius. Kyle is a lock. Dougie and Toad are picking him. Don't rip me into Toad. Don't you put me in the same pile as Toad. iOS users are the most unfunny retards. Have you ever been to London? I have been to London. Yep. Mate, what a fucking tune. Zombies by It is a good one. Yeah, it is a good one. And it's very simple. It's only 4 chords. So it's very simple. Did you get disturbed by any kangaroos during camping? No. Luckily, I didn't have any animal disturbances. I could have had a snake one, but no, luckily I didn't. Oh, yeah, there you go, Johnny. Who's on the joke now, mate? Who's laughing now, Johnny? Yeah. You interested in doing any lead guitar stuff? No, I just get sick of video games. I don't like video games, so it's nice to just play the guitar and chill out at home at the end of the week. I can't do video games. I think my brain... I think working for myself and being so busy playing video games actually makes me... I found it actually makes me more anxious than relaxes me. Because it just feels like such a waste of time. But then I got the guitar and I felt like I was getting better at something. Because I'm definitely getting better at it. And I could play the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas theme song. I could play that. Yeah, it's like a skill that I'm getting better at. Whereas video games are just, I don't know, I just sit there being like, this is such a waste of fucking time. And the second I figure out the game loop, it instantly becomes not fun. Did you make out with Betty after playing some Oasis covers? I don't even know what the joke you're making there, MMA Johnny. That's gone so far over my head. I have a few songs I've recorded. Nice one, Mason. There you go. If you ever want an electric guitar, buy a Glary. They're like 120 AUD and extremely good for the price. Yeah, I'll probably get another guitar if I stick to this. I don't want it to be one of those... I think I've said this on the stream before. I don't want it to be one of those hobbies that I just fall off doing. So the guitar... I'll get it. Hang on. I'll get it. Right, so this is the brand. It's a Carrera. It's a Carrera. And it is literally an Amazon starter guitar. I think it's an 8-inch. It's an 8-inch guitar on Amazon, and it was $60. It was an 8-inch guitar on Amazon, and it was $60. And I literally just wanted to get it to see if it was going to be a hobby that I would actually stick with. And so far, apart from this week, I've played it a little bit for at least half an hour every single day since I bought it, except this week I fell off because I went camping, and then I got back from camping, and last night I went and caught up with my brother, and I didn't have time. So apart from this week, I've been very good with it. Music is fun to create. Mate, I don't know the first thing about music. Imagine you and everyone else in this chat were all rocking in GTA 6 private lobby. That would be fucking sick, mate. Play us a fucking song. I can't play anything. Your favorite fighter, Cedric Damas, is fighting next weekend. Arrest him! Why is he not in a prison? Arrest him! Back in 22, I had my camper RV. I rolled up a couple of sites with my guitar. Oh, nice one, Joe. That's probably why you were like, where are you going to fucking go? Yeah, nice one, dude. Nice, man. Nice. Someone said Dougie is not milking Rampage. And someone said Dougie's not milking Rampage. And I made 2 videos on the Rampage. Well, today wasn't really a video on the Rampage thing. Today was like a news video on it. Play a song. I can't. I don't know any songs. Give us a cheer. I don't know any songs. I can't play guitar. Dougie, that's very insightful. Learning to play guitar has tangible results in the real world. We are on screens and living digitally enough. Power to... Thank you, Paul. Yeah, thanks, dude. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I guess it's just probably a thing that comes with age. You probably can't play video games. I don't know. Might be a thing that comes with age. One of the best guitarists in the world, an Australian guy called Tommy Emmanuel. All right, cool. That's good to know. Thank you, help me. I had a Toyota Dolphin. I've just got a Toyota Hi-Ace van. In fact, Johnny, you're a member, by the way, Johnny. Fucking hell, Johnny, you're a member. Let me share my screen. Johnny, if you go to the YouTube channel, here, this is the YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel, and you go over here to the members section, you see the members section, Johnny? Look at your screen, Johnny. Go to the members section, and scroll down in the videos. You will see that I did a camping vlog. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? I guess it's gone. I didn't delete it. There it is, right there. There you go. Camping vlog, not related to MMA or UFC. I do a van tour. You get to see the van that I have. You get to go on a camp with me. Yeah, I've actually just finished filming another one for the chat, which I'll probably work on a little bit this week. Probably on Sunday, since the card's going to finish early on Sunday. But there you go. There's a camping vlog right there in the members section from about a month ago, Johnny. So you can see. Yeah, you can check it out. You can check out my van. It's not a permanent build because I'm a tradesman. So every single day I need to use the van for trade. So everything in the camper is just custom-made flat packs that I can unscrew, so that way the van is emptied out while I'm at work. But then if I want to go camping, like let's say I get home from work and I want to go camping the next day, it takes me about an hour to empty out my van from all my work tools and vacuum it and clean it, and then about half an hour to pack it for camping. So I can go camping in the van about 2 hours. In about 2 hours, I'll have the van loaded and ready to go. Why is Cedric Dumas allowed to fight? He should be in a cage, not fighting anyone professionally. I agree. He's an animal that should be locked in a cage. I completely agree, Ali. Dougie, don't be a wet cunt. Play the GTA theme or zombie. I don't want to. It's embarrassing. I don't know how to play guitar. That's annoying to me. The OBS just drops out for no reason. Why does it do that? I'm going to watch a video on why OBS is dropping out for no reason. Video. I can't change any settings because I'm live. All the settings are grayed out and locked in. I bet it's probably trying to upload it in HD. What's up, Mixed Martial Artist? How are you, mate? I'll watch a video on it. I said this yesterday on the stream. There's this kilobytes per second upload speed bar here. It never used to go above 26,000. Never used to go above it. Now it's fluctuating between 25,000 and 28,000. Why is it fluctuating? It used to just cruise on 26,000. And I bet there's a setting where it's trying to upload in HD. And we don't need it in HD. This is a talking head stream. I bet that's what's going on. I'll figure it out. I will win. MMA Guru is a wizard on the guitar. We did that one. I answered that one. You guys mightn't have heard me, but I've heard about MMA Guru's dad beating him. You said that at the end. What did I say, Nacho? Shit. He's in a cage when he fights. There you go. How much longer till you leave Australia? Until I make like $5,000 a month, $4,000 a month on YouTube. I have a 99.6 forward laser, so I win. Well done, Portuguese Herzog. There you go. I swear I'm not meat writing, but how the fuck is Australia so good at almost all the big sports? We're just a sporting people. The Anglo-Australians, the white Australians, fucking love sport. Love sport. You gotta remember the weather's real nice here. We all grow up on sport. We're quite rough. Like, Aussies love a bit of banter. Yeah. Don't be embarrassed. It'll build your confidence. Oh. I haven't played all week. Alright, let's go. I'm not good at guitar, by the way, chat. Remember, I literally learnt 14 days ago. There you go. That's the Grand Theft Auto 6. That's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas theme song. There you are. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Is that meant to be a song? That is meant to be a song. That is meant to be the Grand Theft Auto theme song. Thank you, help me. I trust Nacho to stick the knife in. You gotta love it. Oh, God. I can hear it in there. It needs a touch of a tune. Yeah, I'm not surprised that it needs to get tuned. Like I said. This cunt is really stealing musicals flow. No, absolutely fucking not. I know the... Where am I at? I know the pieces fit. I know. Dude, I was listening to Tool in the gym this morning, actually, Mr. C. I was listening to Tool this morning. How are you, mixed martial artists? I hope you're good, mate. Sports are a big part of the culture. Well, we're relatively rich compared to other countries. Good weather, plenty of free government resource. That is true. The government does put a lot of money into sport. That is true. Favorite slur? Oh, I don't know. Oh, there's so many good ones to pick from. Hotel prices are fucked. I know, Nacho. I don't know what to say. It's fucking bullshit, isn't it? Sing the USA national anthem? No, absolutely not. Thank you, help me. I appreciate it, dude. It's in there somewhere. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Ilya Tapuria song. That might be a little bit advanced for someone in their first month. That was a great... Oh, thanks, Johnny. Appreciate it, man. Dougie, that was breathtaking. Can I please suck you off and go back to being the other way, Nacho? Where is Eric? He's probably going to sleep, mate. Why not move to the USA? I might move to the USA. I don't know. I'm thinking Thailand. I'm thinking Russia. I'm thinking maybe Texas. I might move to the USA. It's good that you're working on the lead guitar stuff and the chords, building both the skills. It's just moving the fingers help me. It's moving the fingers. So I've been doing the spider exercise. I do the spider exercise for 5 to 10 minutes. Then I'll play something like that, which is fun. Like the Grand Theft Auto thing, which is fun. And then I'll start doing the app and working on the app and working on the metronome and the chords. So there you go. That's what I do, and then that's how I spend my evenings, sipping on scotch with my Carrera. I like it. Play it with a drum track. Well, this app has got a track. This app plays to the track of the song, so it teaches you the fingerings for the chords first, then the pace, and then it plays the song while it listens to your guitar. So if you have your headphones on while you use the app, it doesn't pick up the music from the app and the drums, but it picks up the chords from your guitar, and it tells you when you're fucking up. Texas is a gay move to somewhere cool, like Montana or North Carolina or Georgia. Maybe I need to go to America, so I need to go to America and buy a camper van and cruise around America for about a year and find the places that I like the most. And then consider that. And then I need to go to Thailand for like 6 months and live there long term and see how I feel about that. And then I need to go to Serbia for like 3 months and live there long term and see how I feel about that. And then after that year, when I've lived in my 3 locations for about 3 to 6 months in each spot, then I'll know which one I want to live in the most, and then I will buy a compound. By the way, chat, did we hear about the Guru's new plan to buy his own compound today? All of a sudden, Guru's had this idea that he's going to buy a compound. I swear to God. You told me you were working on Raining Men. Can we get a preview? No. I usually do a warm-up based on a song I like. It stops it getting boring. Fair enough, help me. Yeah, fair enough. But I need to get my fingers stretching, because I don't have the hands for it. I can't even play. I don't know how the fuck anyone does C chord. I genuinely don't know how the fuck anyone does C chord. C chord shouldn't exist. And then you got to touch this string, this one there, that one there, and that one there. How the fuck does that exist? C chord is the devil. The absolute devil. So I just got to work on moving my fingers properly. Texas is a game move. We did that one. Don't let your left elbow touch your side while playing, and try and keep your left hand's finger vertical with the fretboard. Okay. Try and keep your left hand's fingers vertical with the fret like that. I'll do crazy train riff as fast as I can until it's correct. Or sweet child of mine as a warm-up. Yeah, I get that, because you're essentially working out your fingers. Yeah. Doug about to walk out of Thailand with a Darren Till posture. No. Can we have Nacho and Eric stab Guru? No, we like Guru. This channel is a proud part of Jerusalem. I like the MMA Guru. I like Guru's idea of a compound. It's not Guru's idea of a compound. It's my fucking idea of a compound. Can you do an F board chord? No, I have not learnt that one yet, Feral Florida Man. I've learnt 3-4 chords. It'll come naturally. One day it'll click and you'll never know how you struggle with it. I know, I can... yeah, because I've managed to do it, help me. Like, I've passed Zombies on the song. So I was going to start learning a new song this weekend. So I've passed Zombies on the app. So I can do C. But the first night I tried to learn C, couldn't do it. Did you go to March for Australia? No, I didn't, Conor McGregor. No, I didn't, brother. Let's see you play. You did it. You did it. You did it. I did it. I did it. I'm learning Enter Sandman. Nice, Feral Florida, man. Fucking get it, mate. Nice, man. I should learn that one too. There's so many good songs out there to learn. Texas is filled with a bunch of cringy, grey political commenters who were bullied in high school and don't have social skills. Well, I don't care about that. I'm not going to hang out with them. I'm going to build my compound, and I want to be left alone and have the most freedom possible. We should send 1,000 Indians to his compound to loiter. We should do that. We should start a GoFundMe to send Indians to Guru's compound. I didn't know the compound was your idea. It was! I've been saying it for months, mate. Guru's been talking about a compound for... He literally brought it up today as it was this brand new idea he had. Fuck off, Nacho. I bought an electric drum kit a couple of years ago. I like playing the drum. Nice, Johnny. Yeah, I see a lot of them in clients' houses that I work for. They look sick, man. Learn Nirvana first. It's really easy. You guys got to understand. I'm starting from literally zero. So you got like I've got to pick another song to learn because now I've done Cranberries and I can do it pretty good. I can do Zombie pretty good. What is the song that you guys would recommend as the next one that I punch into on the app? The next song that I learn. And some good rock songs. Nirvana is starting from zero, is it? Which one? Is it Smells Like Teen Spirit though? Because I'm so over that song. Come As You Are? That one. Okay. I would, honestly, if I'd never heard Smells Like Teen Spirit again in my life, I wouldn't care. Let's see if they've got Come As You Are from Nirvana. It's loading. It's loading, chat. That was horizontal. Oh, you meant like on the edge like that. I might cuck videos of me playing in the... I might chuck some videos of me playing in the Discord at some point. Do it, mate! Do it! We've had Skynet in there singing. We've had Two Smelly Fingers doing his camping stuff. Fuck, there's a lot of Come As You Are. Crystal Lewis, Nate King Cole, Beverly Knight, The Weeknd. Jesus Christ. How many people have written a song called Come As You Are? Let's see if we type in Nirvana. Let's see if that helps. Hey. Yeah, I don't want to do Smoke on the Water because everyone learns Smoke on the Water as their first song, don't they? Yeah. My favorite rapper is Payroll Gugliani. You never heard of him. Sorry, Mitch. Nah. Your Barlow disrespect earlier was sickening. Low blow. Nacho, I thought you'd appreciate that, mate. I thought you'd appreciate that. Come As You Are by Nirvana. This song is not in our library. Look at all the different... Look at all the Come As You Are's they have. Let's turn off the blur so you guys can see. Yeah. Look at all the Come As You Are's they have. And Come As You Are by Nirvana. Not in our library. Look at it's got every single fucking rendition ever. Except for Come As You Are by Nirvana. What a fucking joke. You guys are going to have to pick a different song. Sorry, boys. We're not having Nirvana in here. Oh, shit. We're talking about guitar, not mumble rappers. Stop it, mate. Mitch, thank you for the $2, man. I appreciate it. Sent song on Twitter. Chat will like, promise. You sent it on Twitter. Sent song Twitter. Chat will like, promise. You sent it to me on Twitter. What do you mean, brother? You messaged me on Twitter? Let's have a look. Thanks, bro. I appreciate the $2, man. Thank you so much. Let's go over to Twitter and have a look. I didn't know you could... Oh, yeah, you can message me on Twitter, can't you? Where is my inbox on Twitter? Tagged me in it? Micah started following me. Okay. I don't have any messages, Micah. I don't have any messages, and you haven't tagged me in anything on Twitter. I've seen that you're following me on Twitter, but I don't have any messages. Where am I up to? Where am I up to? Let me read everyone. We're talking about guitar. Unpopular take. Jeets are better than... That is true, Nitro Gaming. We've had Jeets for years. They're not as bad as the other one. Do you goon aggressively? No. All Jeets are good. Okay. Name your 3 least favorite immigrants. No, we're not doing that on YouTube, but you can guess. What I Got by Sublime was one of the first songs I ever learned. Good shit. What I Got by Sublime. I don't know if I know that one. What does this man get an iPhone? No, Android is the way, mate. It was a piercing shot straight to the heart. Good. Good. I intended it to be, Nacho. I'm happy it landed. Something like Iron Man by Black Seventh would be a good next move. That would be a good... I don't mind Iron Man by Black Seventh. I was thinking of the bar song by Shabuzi. Iron Man. That's a good one. I don't mind that. But I was thinking of Shabuzi. They don't have Tipsy on here. Oh, man. This app is a killer. Look at Shabuzi. Good news. I came up. Let it burn. But they don't have a bar song. They don't have Tipsy. Oh, boo. 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 Maybe something like Iron Man. I'm sure they'll have Iron Man by Sabbath. They'll have that. They've got to have Iron Man by Sabbath. Let it load. Iron Man, Black Sabbath. Yes, they've got that. Yeah, obviously they've got that one. I'll heart it. There we go. I'll chuck it on my list. I'll chuck it on my to-learn list. Iron Man by Black Sabbath. Androids are way better than iPhones, but Apple is way more fun to use. I think Apple's good if you're... just want it simple and open and in front of you, but I think Androids are like nicer to customize. Who the fuck cares about what song's throwing you? Mitch cares, mate. It's a song I wrote. It's really great. Well, brother, I'm happy to chuck it on, but I haven't received a message from you. Sorry, dude. And I can see that you've added me on Twitter, but yeah, I haven't got any. Here, I'll follow you back. Maybe the message will come through then. You never know. Cover of Bark at the Moon by Strung Out. There you go. You commented on a post. All right, let's have a look. Again, I'm not getting any notifications. Did you comment on a post on YouTube? You have not commented on a post on YouTube, nor is anything coming through on Twitter. Maybe it's lagging. Where did you sleep last night as if I went to play for all the whores at the pub? There you go. Sometimes the best rage bait is the most obvious. That's right, Nacho. That's right, mate. I'll chuck the cover of Metallica's song. I didn't just pull a solo. Hotel California. Yes, Hotel California would be a good one. Yeah, I would enjoy that one. Yeah, people have criticized Rampage regardless of what his response to the Raja. No, Mixed Master said I came up with the perfect response for him. I came up with the perfect response. I had it in today's video. Yeah, it was just apologize to Stu, apologize to his family, apologize to Knox Pro Wrestling, apologize on behalf of your son, say that I love my son, and we're excited to see justice get served, and we'll leave it to the court cases. There you go. The Indian song. I've never heard of the Indian song. I like Hotel California. I like that one. Bro, just sub your iPhone inside your ass. Face ID might finally recognize you. My God. Jesus Christ. That's... really went hard there. There's really a phone war going on in here. That's fucking brutal, mate. Just shove your phone in your ass. That is not good. Lassone Keita has missed weight for his UFC debut. He has come in at 149 pounds. This was 31 seconds ago. It is his first attempt. He gets one more attempt. He's already weighing in naked. They already got the towel out for him. He's missed weight. 149 pounds. What's all the weight? I don't know. I mean, if this is his debut, he might be coming in late. So, no fucking weight. There you go. There you go. Misses weight. But it is his first attempt. He might get down. What is he fighting at? 145? Caio Borralho has made weight, and so has Nasruddin Imavov. Excellent stuff. Sick. Oh, where are we up to? 2.5 hours. Yeah, I think that'll do. Bring it up. What am I bringing up? What was I bringing up? The weight miss? I just brought it up. I'll bring it up again for you. They make champ weight. Borralho made 185 on the nose. And Imavov made 185 on the nose as well. Yes, they both made one. They didn't do the 186. They both made 180. Yeah, they both made 185. Both of them. Both made 185. 185 and 185. Subscribe. What's up from Sacramento? Oh, what's up, Starfire? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're saying subscribe to me. Oh, you subscribe. Thank you, Starfire. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. 2 new subscriptions today. Thanks, guys. It means a lot. Thank you. So easy to envision Yuri just walking down Roundtree with massively improved head movement and blasting him against the cat. I know, dude. Dude, Roundtree looked like he was stuck in the mud. He looked so horrible against Jamal Hill. Maybe he was fighting to the pace of Jamal Hill, but dude, he looked horrible. It's in the DMs now. I have a new DM. You have sent me a link. Interesting. Do we trust a link from a new subscriber, chat? Do we trust a link from... He got here today and he sent me a link to YouTube. Is this a scam link? You know what, Micah, Mason? We're gonna have to let you... It's cool, I promise. It's not a scam, bro, I promise. Well, that's what a scammer would want you to say. We'll see if you stay in chat for a little bit, mate. We'll see. I don't know, mate. A random link out of nowhere? No, not scam. No, of course not, mate. No one would scam. What's the video called? It's called Valentine's Wish. Alright, let's check out Valentine's Wish. Let's do a manual search. Let's do a manual search by view count. Valentine's Wish. Sort by view count. This guy got very sketch. This got very sketch very quick. I don't see the thumbnail. What's the name of your channel, mate? And we're back. I'm gonna need to figure this out. I'm gonna fuck around with the settings. Okay. It's got like 23 views. Tro, but I'm not angry. So you're all good, mate. Just a humorous. You're all good, Micah. Listen, I'm not clicking on the link, brother. I ain't clicking on the link, mate. Sorry. This is Elon Musk, Tesla's co-founder. Yeah, this guy is sketch. I know. What the fuck is happening right now? I know. The chat's dying and Mike is trying to get me to go fishing for all my passwords. Any plans for tonight? Yes. Finally sit down on the couch and play this. Which is what I'm going to do. Alright, guys. I obviously, now, my plans for tonight have been changed to fuck around with OBS settings and see why the fuck it keeps dropping out. So, I'm going to end the stream here. It's been 2.5 hours. Been Chris Manson on YouTube. Chris Manson on YouTube. Let's give Micah one more chance. Chris Manson, and the song is called, from Micah, the song is called Valentine's Wish. And the song doesn't come up. Even when you search by view count. No results. Oh, Micah! You have been busted fishing, mate. You have been absolutely caught out fishing. No results for Chris Manson's Valentine's Wish. They're screwing my internet. They are, mate. They are. Any plans for tonight? We just did that one. No local twinks. No local twinks. Love you, Dougie. One of my favorite new YouTubers. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. That really means a lot. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Dougie, give that voice memo I posted in the Discord a quick listen to. All right, let's have a listen to the voice memo. I am going to get out of here because I got to fuck around with this thing on OBS. It's annoying me. Could you imagine? The guys that have been here all year, Help Me and Nitro and Mixed Martial Order, you guys haven't been here all year, but there have been guys here all year. I went to fucking war with my telco provider, trying to get my internet fixed. Like, fucking war trying to get my internet fixed. I finally got my internet fixed. My computer starts crashing. Fine, all good. Save up money. Nacho knows the grind that I've been on to fucking save up money. Great. Got the new computer. Get the fucking new computer. And now OBS is fucking crashing. How goddamn hard is it? How much fucking effort do I have to put in to just be able to click stream and have the fucking stream run? Like, fuck, man. It's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying. Where am I at in the music channel? This is from Help Me. Is this you, Help Me? Shredding, son. All the instruments are you. The drums are you. Dude, nice one. I don't know how fingers can do this. Your computer and internet was promised 3,000. It's so annoying, mate. Fucking nice one, Help Me. We got artists in the chat, boys. Great stream. Looking forward to your solo from Muse. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Nice, Help Me. Very fucking good, mate. Nice. Banger. No, thank you, mate. Thank you for sending it. Is this whatever the day if you get a good one? Mate, I've got the best internet connection. Face the name of my profile. Micah, I'm at the end of the stream. It's been 2.5 hours. I'm going to get out of here. I need to fix my OBS. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it, but I need to fix it. It's annoying to me. Like John Jones having to fight Aspinall. Anyway, I'll see you guys for a stream tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you guys for the kind words. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. There's going to be a members video tomorrow of memes. A meme review video in the members section tomorrow. So I'll see you guys on that if I don't catch you for the live. And I'll be live for all of UFC Paris. I've got to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. I'll see you guys then. Have yourselves a wonderful night in America. Go to bed, you Americans. Go to bed. Have a good day in Europe and have a great Friday Arvo in Australia. To all my Australians out there, enjoy your Friday nights. I'm going to miss the members vid. Ali, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do about it. It is 99 cents. You know, if you want to watch the members video, it is 99 cents. I think it's worth it. See you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. Goodbye, guys. Have a good one.